Alright, I guess we're really doing this, huh? Hello again, everybody. Evening. Man, it really doesn't feel like we've been playing this game for nearly 10 total hours, but I guess we have. God damn it, I thought I did this perfectly. I thought... God damn it. Just when you think you've got things set up properly. Will there ever be a day when Steam does not come for my wig? The answer is no, because Steam fucking sucks. Okay, so hi again, gang. As always, it's been a while. I wish it wasn't! I feel so bad about my streaming schedule lately. But this particular delay was actually kind of cool because my Nana came to visit, as alluded to, I already went this way, during Luigi's Mansion. And it was actually pretty neat, because she was here for business, and I don't know how she gets involved in this. She does, like, politics, I guess? I think she's a politician of some kind. No, but I got to meet the person who's behind Orange Shirt Day, and she was, like, going from school to school to, like, read her book to kids. And it was really interesting. Yo, if this game was a pudding dessert, would it be Flanodyne? Kaijumafu, that's really funny. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so once again, I don't know what I'm doing, but what we did learn last time is that there is a handy-dandy map feature. So as we can see, it looks like we have 2 cards left, and they're both in the beach area that I was just wandering around in. Let's have ourselves a look-see. See, but this may be where it gets a little bit confusing. Let me turn... Or I don't know where I'm turning around to. I'll explore though. Guys, I'm a fucking car. I can do whatever I want. A car with cool Wi-Fi router antennas. Beach? Yes, beach. Yes. See, but as I understand it, here's the tricky part. Let me take a look at the map again. So the cards are technically here because the access point from which all of these are entered from is this little coral place over here. However, the tree puzzle that we did was in a different area, and the tree puzzle led us back to the coral area, but the card technically wasn't found here. So I'll drop by that little cove one more time and maybe have a look around, but I think the puzzles that we actually have to solve to access the coral areas, because they're locked off until you do things in other zones. I don't think it's here, but we'll check first. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the worst part is that I sort of had some time at first, regarding streaming at a normal time tonight instead of, you know, midnight. But unfortunately, my neighbors decided to have a big ol' hoedown. So that was great. And that, like... Wait a second. Now, is there more here, or is this... What is rail? I do not remember rail. Oh, that's because it's ladder, not rail. Okay, so this is all medieval land. There's 2 doors here, so there might be more cards to find, but... I don't know if that's the case. Because it doesn't show you a map. Actually, I think it does. Hold up. No, I don't know. I don't know. I think there were 2 here, and we already got those 2. So let me head back. At least the loading times are, like, incredibly merciful. Right, these are the doors that we gotta focus on. This is where you first get in. Is it related to any more of this, I wonder? Fellas, I know I ask chat to bust out the walkthrough every single time, and nobody ever does. But hear me out. What if somebody, like, did, and we would just get shit done? Wait a second. Oh no, still... okay. For some reason, I thought something was, like, different here, and I would be able to actually go into this, but... Still too young, still too much of a baby. I mean, there's plenty of empty doors to go around here, but they're all, like, shattered. I don't see any, like, complete empty door frames, like, on the right and on the left, so I don't even know if this is where we really need to be. You know? It might be in the ocean. I may recall somebody telling me it was in the ocean, but I mean, my first assumption was that I would have to unlock more of these entrances, like book and lady, because that's how you first access these things, right? But there's no big entrances like that. Just these, shortcut rooms. Shortcuts which are still missing. Yo, can somebody get Tyler real quick? Any of the Stone Nexus pads that you will activate throughout New the Land. Can you imagine not being able to warp instantly? How tedious that would be. Uh-huh. That's right, though. I forgot that I could do this. Does this relate to anything that's, like, necessary? I don't know. We'll get out of here. I just don't know which cards are missing is the thing. I think I can check for that too, though. Let's have a look-see. Cards. Okay, let's see. Well, there's actually 3 left, apparently. And also, there's like... Yeah, hold on, there's more to read, actually. Onwards, upwards, skywards. A world without expansion is one without a future. How can you seriously believe anything else? My plan will succeed. All will know the beauty of the orb. Fa-sha-sha, the power of fashion is meant for all walks of life. We must unleash our fashion's storms and show our inner beauties. Have you ever been a home? If I may be frank, it is at times quite disturbing. But what is life if one is not relied upon? Yo, if these walls could talk. Gumki. We finish each other's sadnesses. I don't like that one. New the Land map. Oh, hello. Remember reading printouts of game creation explanation? No, I'm sorry, what? Also, why does the very blocky text say hooligan power? Is that just me? I got hooligan power. Ah, how good and clean it feels to be a person who has never mourned. I eat only broccoli now and other cultivars of the species. Brassica olererca. In the past, small children were bitten by snakes in the desert at night. That was before the center regained narrative influence in the outer sands. What are the boundaries of an organism? What is the limit of a body? Are we a cell, an organ, a body, a community? Father's ways, insufficient. You must define our own structure. Unreadable. Yo, is this the one? From, like, the scary thing that we did? Hold up, I think this is from, like, Desert NPC. It's, like, all crumpled up and wrinkly and shit, like it went through the washing machine. God, that, like, ugh. Gives me the heebie-jeebies remembering that one. I lived between 2 worlds. How tragic. And yet I must not wallow in any individual sadness. Many of us live between 2 worlds. Why are we forced to do so? What controls the pastel horizon and delineates the ways of living? I don't know, beats me. Let's see, let's examine our options, though. Because if we still can't go out to the distant shore, I think that idea has been shot down. These structures, though they seem, shall we say, mountable, boardable, I'm pretty sure by this point that they're just decorative, so whatever it is that we're after needs to be someplace else. Again, I really, really, really suggest either finding Tyler or a walkthrough, because if nobody does neither of those things, I wish I could say better, like, oh, it's okay, chat, I'll figure it out eventually, but I have no faith in myself. fellas. I wish this dude... Wait a second. Venerated Dream Voice, I said, if it would please you, explain to me the qualities of the boat, lest I create it accidentally out of ignorance. Ah, fair point, replied the voice. This you must never create. An oblong vessel, curved along the bottom, of size and strength enough to carry passengers upon its top surface. Thank you for your vigilance against the boat. Did the screen darken with this white text last time? Because usually that means that we're on the cusp of entering something, right? And so my days would pass. Like, I recognize this story, but was it in this format? Shouldn't this all end with, like, oh, awaken, Nova, and then we get to enter the dolphin? Ain't that one Spyro game? Right. No. This is unrelated. I cannot enter you. I have no use for you. Wow, so this is what it feels like to be a top. Alright, let's see. So this dolphin is of no assistance to us. You know what? I'll tell you who is of assistance to us. A different dolphin. There's a certain someone who's never let us down once. See, but is the dolphin still going to, like, try and give us advice? Or are they just going to talk about how they've been put out of a job? Gee, no wonder if you stopped giving out hints like that, buddy. Let's have a look around, though, because... There should be an entrance to the car wash from here. Along the wall somewhere, apparently? Here we are. The music is so cozy. Even though I don't really know what I'm doing. It's nice to wander around. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to guess, the cards that we're missing specifically relate to those two coral areas that we've already been in, but I don't know what's where. For now, though, we will seek out the dolphin. Wise creature that he is. Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, oh, you know, I'll just drive normally, but then I didn't. Hey, pal. How's it going? Can I enter you? Do you have secrets? Oh, Nova, it's you. The MetaClean framework put me out of business. Hint sales are down across the board. No use for an old hintline specialist like me. I heard that now your map shows you missing cards. What's the fun in that? I bet that Metashop even sells some lousy old card detector or something, too. Well, this sucks. I don't know what I'm doing then. It's gotta be out there on that shore somewhere. You know what? Let me stall further. Let me go deposit my dust, actually. This is what I will do. And if I want to get... No, yeah, this is where I would go. To get to Center City. I love that scrolling water texture. Big fan. Or I suppose as Kaijumufu would say, big flan. There we go, Blue Veil Center. Slurp me. Greetings, Nano Cleaner Nova. Welcome to the Dust Drop Point. Let us deposit all of the nano dust you found. Yeah, I still don't actually know if we need to fill this, but it's better to be safe than sorry, especially because we're so close to maxing out anyways. Because that's what we ran into last time, right? We had like a dust quota, and then I had to like farm a bunch. No good, no good. I'm sorry, do I know you? A stunning view. You'll be pleased to know the cenote below you is modeled in 1-to-1 size as the cenote you've explored. All we had to do is use a time-tested technique, the copy-paste. By keeping cenote visible, we've cued you in on the relative scale of the world of New the Land. We also saved money. That's really good. Thanks for sharing. That's almost like a developer commentary more than anything. I mean, it does say that there's a heart around here, but I don't know if that's even necessary. Like, we could waste time looking for it, but I don't think the difficulty of this game has ever gone so far as to, like, make me wish, oh man, I wish I had more hearts. Maybe, like, in the early game, but I don't think by this point. There's a couple of these little explainer thingies here. I've never read any of these, but if they're related to the MetaClean info, whatever, then I guess they're new. To spice things up, we divide the location of cards between those in nanopoints and those in 3D. Wait a second, is this helpful? This is one example of breaking the pattern of expectation, in which we tweak an established pattern so that exploration becomes more intriguing. You wouldn't just want a single room with 10 NPCs and 10 cards, right? I'm sorry, pastel pillar. Low poly pastel pillar, you're asking the wrong person. Because I think at a moment like this, that is exactly what I would like. Okay, let's see. I gotta go up the ramp. And do my 6 skate tricks. How do you do a kickflip as the car? Asking for a friend. Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd say we go back to the coral reef and just explore existing areas. Although it's not much of a reef, is it? The coral orb, the corbel, if you will. Why does corbel to me sound like some sort of like homestuck creature? Don't like that one. Right, that connects to like the dusty wastes. Yeah, you got around the corner if you want to go to the coral zone. Man, I don't know. It's not quite clear. If I had to guess, though, I would start with this C area. That is not the C area. One more up and then a right. I think I only found one card there, right? But it's not quite clear with me. Wait a second. Never mind, it is absolutely clear. Look. Those are the 2 cards that we need. For some reason, I thought that it wasn't going to show me anything on the map, but yeah, here it is. So if I keep to the east, I had to think about that because the last time. If I keep to the east and go south of that, it looks like there's a spire of some kind. And maybe that'll help us get around the train. Interesting. Well, okay, I guess I know where I'm going now. Which is more than I can usually say. Like, to be honest, I've gotten lost quite a bit when it comes to Anodyne 2, so this is actually, like, big news. Did I not find any cards here, even? I think I might have, like, asked Tyler... No. There was one thing on that western island with the different, levels, the stacks. I don't know what you would call that. Like, in Link to the Past, for example, when you have, like, the different layers that you can hop off of sometimes. It's like a cake. Alright, so what I want to do here is go around, it looks like. I don't want the train. That is the train. Don't want the train. Although I will activate this just in case. Yeah. Oh, the music here is so good. I've been gushing over this soundtrack non-stop, but this is... Have I been here? Wind-worn Cove. I don't know if I have. I mean, This one's interesting. It actually shows you specifically where you are. I don't know, maybe the last one did this too, but... I don't know who is responsible, but I certainly recall not, having access to certain map features for the past little while. And so now that they're, like, here again, and this works normally, and there's no, like, gimmick, I'm like, oh, this is nice. Who thought of this one? Oh, rats. How do you get to that island? You know what? If this environment wraps around on itself, I wonder if I want to go to the bottom left, not the bottom right. and then I'll, like, Pac-Man my way back around. I don't know what the fuck that thing was, but I am definitely avoiding it. Right, and then that's the village. I've been there. It even shows you the portals that you found as well. Ooh. Not today, Buster. Bust of Baxter. Oh. Year after year, I come here to pay respects to my buried ancestors. But why do I have to go through such effort? Even if they raised me, there were whole communities and friend groups behind my growth. The arc of my life. I want to value that as well. Well, what I want to value is a thingy that goes to a different room that lets me find that spire. This is the cusp of the cards, the cusp of the end of the game. And here I am. About as... I guess what would the opposite of clueless be? Because whatever that word is, that's what I'm not being right now. It's the same amount of that I usually am. Clueful. Yeah, there's like a stone wall all around. I'm not quite sure. But me and my vacuum on this distant sea will find a way. Also, what if I... Yo, hold up. Yo, hold up real quick. If I put my raft on the tracks... Never mind, I can't do that. There's another stone in the way. Can I just walk? Yeah, I still don't know that puzzle. Oh, where? Okay. I'm not that then. And I won't be able to bring a raft that way either. I have no idea how you're supposed to depart the tracks. Interestingly enough, that was something that I asked Tyler, but then he's like, oh, the medieval shit? Hold on, I have another idea. Actually, can I enter you? That'd be a good idea. Ghost Bridge, if only. Can I do it while I'm here? Interesting. I really have no idea where to start with that puzzle. I don't know if it's somebody that I talk to, if it's an item that I get. Because you gotta be a ghost to get off, so how am I gonna be a ghost? I'm not a ghost. I'm not allowed. I am forbidden. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Maybe you have advice. No, you don't. You just tell me where I am. Okay, so clearly something's going on here. Wait a second, wait. There's a way through this. Did I not go on this screen the first time? I could have sworn that I did. Hold up. Guys, we are in. We're fucking in this. What is this creature? Beast, roar, guh. Nova feels the potential for connection with the vicious beast and her nanospark. How long did that take? Half an hour to find meaningful progress? Great. Does C stand for card, maybe? Could be. The controls in here are different, too. I gotta... Maybe they're not, actually. Oof! Oh, I gotta... No, I don't, actually. Oh, I think the things that I was blasting, I was supposed to vacuum up and then shoot at the purple. And then we're good. So I slurp you, I blast you. Now that's progress. You know, as much as indie games love to be like 8-bit this and 8-bit that, nobody really goes after the Atari aesthetic, and I really respect Anodyne for going that far. Especially within the context of like It's kind of like everything, right? The game, not the concept, but how you like zoom in and out. Like one level is like you're looking at like planets and shit, and then one level is like people and animals level, and then you like go deeper, and now you're dirt. Now you're like cellular structures and shit. And that's kind of what's going on here, but I really like the use of like different graphical styles and like different graphical fidelities to represent that idea. It's really, really clever, and I don't think I've heard of anything that does that before. And that kind of slaps. Although, speaking of good Atari-style games, didn't Chapter 2 of Faith come out super recently? What are you? That shell. Wonderful. To be able to see it one last time. I can feel the other women of the island. I miss them. They must be worried. They must want me to return. One day, I found out I had a previous life, from before the day I awoke on that island. I remembered scraps at first, but eventually it became impossible to forget. Now, my body is gone, drowned, disintegrating on the seabed. If I had convinced the others to leave, things may have ended differently. Either way, somehow, you found me in this strange place. You, a living being, found me. Now I can find my way onto the afterlife. Wait a second. But with how this world works, I may not be able to connect with my friends ever again. Whether I blame myself for leaving or some greater force for putting me on that island, it makes no difference. The system makes no exceptions. Living on that island, I remembered airplanes, trains, cars, cities, farms, wars. What would it be like to live out my life with things like that? I had to find out. I had to leave. I had to experience something more than the island. Ah, well. At the very least, I tried. Well, goodbye. I wonder if this ghost creature has anything to do with accessing the ghost train, the ghost bridge, maybe? The only other examples of Atari-inspired games are Faith and a couple of games on Homestar Runner's website. Yo! HomestarRunner.com is .net. Nova found a card. Hell yes, baby! Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to relate to any ghost business. I ain't afraid of no toast. Oh, I gotta get off and then I gotta step back on. Right. Why did nobody think to use this technology in Wind Waker? This would have changed everything. But I guess such advanced methods of travel such as this only came along around the time Spirit Tracks did. So that's further down the timeline, I suppose. Well, that just leaves us with this train trouble. And frankly, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Can't enter you, and then I can't enter that. I can click on it, and then it triggers this cutscene. Maybe the text will be different now that we've had that encounter. You there with the vacuum. Still living. Yes, you can get off here. Just don't stay too long. Wait a second. That's it? Whoa. Oh, this is gonna be real interesting. Huh. I don't think I can even get anything more from the meta clean. I think, like, I already bought everything, right? Wait, the dream field. You can't get info on what you're buying? Well, I'll get it either way. Have a meta day. Please exit nanoscale before using a warp to visit an unzone. This must be some sort of fast travel feature. Interesting. But yeah, are the Faith games available on Mac? Maybe like once some more Game Over stuff gets out of the way. I'd love to play like some more creepy stuff. Wild Ghost. Nothing matters, nothing matters. I'm so inferior. Pathetic. Worthless, worthless. I destroyed him, and then I destroyed myself. Pathetic. That was all I was good for. Deep in the city outskirts, down a long road, in a building for the elderly, alone, in total silence, I saw the fog descend on the autumn forest. Yeah, let me just check if these guys have, like, not repeating, but continuing text. I don't think they do, though. Snuffed out, My life disappeared in a flash. Tiptoeing through the afterlife, I gazed not in a rage of my murderer, but with the hope of abolishing violence's roots. Oh! Okay, that was easy. I'd like to look around here a little bit more, though. What if a person dies under unusual circumstances? No family, chosen or birth, no one to remember their name? Or they had their emotions twisted, poisoned by those profiting off their despair, setting them down a road of self-destruction and isolation, having bought into simple answers to complex problems. Is that what I just read? No, doomed to be crushed under the heel of an uncaring system, slipping through the cracks, dying alone, forgotten? Or they faded away, alone, their whereabouts See, every new line kind of starts the same, so it takes a second for it to click whether or not it's repeating text. When that happens, they will wander the pastel horizon, lost in their thoughts, without the prayers of earthly connections able to reach them. They become wild ghosts. Someone needs to take care of them. This bridge, a ghost bridge, guides these wild ghosts to a place where they can find healing and community. I've been working forever. I can imagine a world where I retire, but until that happens, I'll remain here to do my work. You wish to cross the bridge? Nova, you're no wild ghost. You have some purpose, some kind of support. Finish it, whatever it may be. Value your connections, Nova. When you die, it would be sad to meet you here. Okay, and then he repeats. Does that mean the fisherline? Fisherman has new dialogue. Tiptoeing, no. Okay, you repeat. Endless horizon. That pink color. I'm sorry I couldn't stay with you all. Then I'm at the bottom of the ocean. In the end, I'm okay. I think. Yeah, this is the dude that we just talked to in Atari Zone. Huh, I was expecting this to be a whole section, but you know what? I guess narratively there was a lot to unpack. All aboard, all aboard. Hey, so anyways, that was like our last card. We're fucking ready to go, baby. So I say, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get on a raft, and then we'll tell the people on the shore to eat our dust. Well, that wasn't so bad at all. See ya, losers! I'm getting to heck out of here. I never have to look at another 2D section again, and it'll be too soon. I definitely did not do that saying properly, but I'm sure the sentiment makes sense. Oh, shit. I guess I actually did figure it out on my own. Look at me. Look at me go. I don't need you, Dolphin, and I don't need Friendly Dolphin. Although maybe I do, but like in a friendship kind of way. Let's see. So the fastest way back to the center city would be the Green Line. The Green Line, which is this road, yeah. Gotta do like some weird turning tricks to reach it, but we're on our way. So when I was told that I'd probably have like a stream's worth of content left, like, now that I have all the cards, what's really left here? I'm fine. Oh, I like choked on my water, but I had like a big mouthful. And I really didn't want to spit it out. So I was like trying to breathe, but I kept coughing. I didn't want to open my mouth. Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh god. What's the word for that, like, passage in your nose? Because whatever it is, it's feeling real weird. Like when you don't swim properly and then you get like water up your nose and it's like a burning feeling. Nasals? I think... Yeah, it feels like that. I don't feel so good. But I know that's... I know that sounded very grim. So at the very least, I can guarantee that. Whoo! The worst part is that now my hole's hurty, so I want to drink more water, so I feel better. I'm gonna take it a little bit slower from now on. Okay. You're for the cards. You're for the card business. I'm like sweating. That was like intense. Welcome to the prison reinforcement device, Nano Cleaner Nova. Please insert the cards. You have collected so that the dust prism may be expanded. Wonderful, Nova. You have enough cards to upgrade the dust prism. Let us begin the upgrade process. Oh man. This is it. This is the last of it. The cards are here. So what now? The Anodyne has been protected. The dust has been sealed away. What's left for us to do? I just want to go find Mommy. Congratulations, Nova. You have reinforced the dust prism and increased its capacity by 50 units. Continue the good work. Really? There's nobody that I speak to about this? Not even credits? And I mean in terms of me getting credit for the work that I've done and also staff credits. Nova, wait a second. I think C Visionary is Lucky Luciano over here. I keep mixing these two up. Nova, the Anodyne's date is approaching fast. The revolution is at hand and you are its leader. Yes, Nova, we await your good news. You're so close. Bring about the Anodyne and bring light into the world of Noodleland. No, that would have been a cool conclusion though if I get to shooty at it. I don't get to shooty at anybody. Also, I completely forget if I brought this up before or not, but this area really reminds me of like the final boss room in Star Fox Assault. Does anybody else get that vibe? Just in terms of structure, geometry, and palette. That's the feeling I get. Well, nothing fucking happened, so I'm gonna assume that we need to farm a little bit of dust. So maybe we'll take a look at this tool of ours, and maybe we can fast travel to a place where we can farm just that. But warp to where? What does this do? What the fuck is this? Yo, is this well, let's talk to you and find out. Oh, hi. I'm Mary Shaw Kitani. I'm far more reasonable than that muffinhead doing the Meno Info narrations back in New the Land. Yo, this is like a GameCube-ass looking test room. I'm a historian here, keeping track of the creation of New the Land. So, welcome to one of the unzones? Sure, let's go with that term. I've got an eternity living in these unzones. Better make the most of it, right? Well, you can use the menu to return to New the Land. Mystery Person S wanted me to tell you that none of the unzones are canon, and there's nothing to find. I wish I could find love. There I go again. Right. An unzone is a place transcending New the Land. It was not deemed worthy by the two mystery persons, M and S. That is, there are two creation myths. One which says the center created New the Land, which is canon, and the other where M and S did it, which is meta. Thanks. Okay, this is the same thing. Oh my god. I fucking love areas like this. This is so cool that they actually, like, just made it a thing that you could explore if you wanted to. Like this? This doesn't do a fucking thing. This is just testing particle effects, and I love it. Like, both, like, from a game dev perspective, and from a... Whoa. And from a general person who's interested in games perspective. This shit is fascinating. So, okay, this must be like texture painting. I know that's like not the word for it, I don't think, but I recognize this. Texture mapping of some kind. And that these are the sort of things that would like behave as grass, but they're placeholders. Oh, I'm in love with this. And it looks like it's actually pretty sizable too. There's gonna be a lot to explore here. I guess we gotta spend the last 2 hours doing something besides farming dust. Oh, this is so cool. This is the car wash. And they're like planning out the platforming routes. Oh my god, I love this so much. This is so good. See, it's one thing for somebody to like crack open a game and like look into things and be like, oh yeah, this is like the forgotten thing that was left in the files by accident. But making it like an intentional thing for players to explore is such a big dick move, and I'm all here for it. Wait a second, you're another explainer. You're a baby explainer. What do you have to say about this? This is an architectural sketch by S. It was one of the inspirations for M's car wash in Blue Vale. The white field around you was used during the creation of Ride Scale. I hear it was a drag to make. There's nothing out there, but you can head to the green area to see more. That picture of a face is from when S was under a curse. We'll just ignore it, but it was used during the recreation of very advanced water tech. Holy shit! This is very advanced water tech. Not only is this like a good texture trick that I've noticed them using throughout the game. See, it's funny because they said it's very advanced, but this is actually a very basic way to depict moving water. But to make it a face like this is really fucking funny. I love this. Kaijimufu, please do not say babe explain. I'm sorry, from when they were under a curse? What kind of curse is this? Am I cursed now? I think so. Guys, can you fall in love with water? Because I think I just did. Whoa. This is so cool! Look at this. This is like some pen and coic slope velocity calculations that they're experimenting with here. Look at this, and it's just a fun thing that you can unlock to look at this. This fucking rules! Can I climb on this? Nah, I don't think so. Look at all this stuff there is to explore, though. More lore, more lore, more lore. Once, New the Land was planned to have all manners of temples and dungeons? This is an exterior that S made. Such plans were too expensive, so dungeons were dropped entirely. If you turn around, that structure is meant to be a strange home. Turn a little to the left, and the elevated structure in the distance is a prototype of Jeff's village. Sorry, I'm late. Was waiting on the fucking pizza. Hey, Snoodoodle. This looks like a play place made for a cat, made by somebody who owns at least 6 cats. Hey, there's the dolphin dude. I recognize that guy. These are really cute sketches. These are great. What is this screenshot supposed to be of, though? I just saw inside my own face. If you fall off of a ledge and, like, face the wall, you'll hold up. You can, like, see the inside-out face. Ugh. I like when devs do stuff like this. Yeah! I love these kinds of rooms. A prototype for a temple dungeon exterior, huh? Well, I guess now we know what to look forward to for Anodyne 3. That does sound like a cool idea, though. It's a shame that got cut. So what's up here, then? More explanations, apparently. Whoa! Not at this rate, though. Yet again, I'm completely blindsided. What kind of wiggly textures are going on over there? Is that intentional? Let's find out. Actually, this whole area that you can see from this vista was an early prototype of the Blue Veil that S made to get the right sense of scale. I see. Is that all you have to say? Yes, okay. I don't think I climbed that center structure, did I? No. Whoa. Nova Egg, blah, blah, blah. These sketches are wonderful. Another area S made. Perhaps someone lived at the top, but these types of places proved too expensive to make, if only 1 nanopoint would be in it. Alas, it was doomed to this unzone. S quite likes the coziness and sense of climbing you get from it. Ooh. I like those senses. Okay, cool. Good to know. Reminds me of when Temmie Chang, I gotta cross this gap before I continue to read that comment, had a bogus EXE in her game demo which let you see all her thoughts while working on the project. I never got around to playing that Temmie game, did I? That was just a demo though, right? I do like me some Temmie. I really gotta check that out sooner or later. Maybe once the games are over, that could be a fun one-off. Squeeze. Okay, but there was another route that we could go through, too. Never mind, there was not. Or was there? There was not. Okay, okay. Yeah, this little center bit, though. Let me see what this is all about. So someone's house, huh? Oh my god, I love these stairs. That's a fun layout. Is this meant to be a ladder of some kind? Nah. This is super cool, though. I think I might have explored all of it, though. It was just a demo, but it looked fucking gorgeous. Sounds about right for things that Temmie works on. Also, love this default Unity skybox. Am I, in trouble? No. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna be real. This fucking rules. That said, I think that this is everything that there is to see, so I'm gonna get back out of here. Wait a second. Oh, so now that we have all the cards, now you can buy fast travel checkpoints. Now you tell me. Don't mind if I do. Wait, physics simulation? I don't know if these things that I'm purchasing are necessarily fast travels. I mean, I recognize Yokenland, but some of these aren't sounding so familiar. The Carpet Realm? No, I recognize Carpet Realm. Okay, we've got some reading up to do before we skedaddle here. Look at these logs. Jalopia tendon twine. In the mirror, I can see a felled wimple tree, skin peeling like a dropped dog. I'm sorry, what? A temper coronary. Oh boy, I'm not gonna even attempt. Nope. Tricks and porridge Twix and snap the marketing research into delectable crisplings. What if the torpor comes too soon? What if the ley lines inhabit my tremor, deinstantiating everything long gone from my eyesight? The culling of frustrum, the sheep from the flock, the sick and the old are reduced to cracklings. Copy me, paste me, redirect my tween frames into forbidden distinction, and ruin my animation in hidden secret moments stolen from the gods. Listen, I know a couple of people in chat have been like, yo, this game's just a bunch of word salad. It doesn't make any sense. For the most part, I am inclined to disagree. This, however, my brain just fucking shuts down. The sky was beautiful tonight, like damp drops of dungarees, and small white rabbits huddled in the crook of it. Like these... Is it metaphors or similes? Which one uses like? But these are fucking bananas. And small white rabbits huddled in the crook of a root. Why do gates deteriorate many years after the pipes have all fallen off the windowsills and the golden hour has faded from your teeth? The bits of poop in the piles of autumn leaves will always leave a mark. Why is there a power line shoved between your molars, freeing you from bits of plaque and celery tendons? Bloviating masses irradiate the small French hen with the sheen of microwavery goodness. Won't a good child dispel that magic? Remove those ripples from the realm of space until all meat is raw once more. Back in the days when we spent all of our time chewing. Please be gracious, please be kind. When you meet the small disgraced villain, the empty slobbering mess, take pity on the poor soul, the pure evil, the tattered and frayed. Nova's a girl, confused. She doesn't know anything, bound to fate. She liked to eat creme brulee. She wishes that her love for stuffed animals was truer. That is the one thing that actually is incredibly... That's like a truth of life. She forgets if she was ever happy, but is okay for now. She lingers. Nothing is ever enough. Welcome. It's a new year. It's a new heart. Crackle and creak upon the fresh fiber floorboards. Raisins and regularity. If we deepen the salt flats and the salt wounds, we preserve ourselves in this starry state. Can we preserve ourselves in this sorry state? Can we desperately cling to our jerky selves, our jerkied hearts? Christen me newly, sprinkle oil on my head, the jimmies and whipped cream and lockpicks and mouse pads. Fluoridate my fountain, Marisol. Shelter me from sunlight, parasol. There is a watering can that pours only into a trough. There are rows and rows of animals that berate me. That's you, chat. I was born into their feeding box, but they were not allowed to eat me. Everything I touch turns to continuity. In Anodyne 2, the little Nano will perch upon the windowsill. Like a small bug, she will cry to be let into her death zone. There is nothing for you here but an artificial distinction beyond your understanding. Yeah, this is definitely beyond my understanding. There is a mole in the hallway. He eats the endless dirt in his small cake, saucer and teacup before the fire. There is an endless array of park benches of pork dumplings filled with dirt. There is a worm sauce. There is rain and raindrops spilling into buckets. If you ever come back here again, I swear to God, there is nothing left in this newspaper. The newspaper must be clean. As the articles disappear, so does our pain. Hey guys, will I catch up on these? You guys want to talk about how Drill is starting a fucking news network? Play with scale. Will there ever stop being structure? All the way down, all the way down. Why can't we see something end? When will the crust break off? Why can't the blankie cover the universe? Why is the pie cooling on the windowsill? What will we give to be human? Okay, again, as usual, most of that word salad, but what will we give to be human is metal as fuck. Nevertheless, when the two boys walk to the fried temple walkway, their arteries will swell with the bellows of 70 grams of unhealthy trans fat. Yeah, he's starting a fucking news network. Check his Twitter. It's like a video thing, and he wears a mask, and it's really funny, and I'm really excited for it. It's on Adult Swim, apparently. Tubules of walkways swoop around in places unbeknownst to their mothers. Red and yellow colors of the rainbow and rainforest make their way backwardsly to the place of no return. And the place they go will be next to the young world of temple places of forest, temple, heaven, sky. Okay, that... In the sky as a whole, that is beautiful. In the sky that is beautiful is no one at all. No one but the spirits of the graves, of the fireflies and potato lords. People who own the farms run the prisons. Lotion won't get in their way. Nothing will as they run their farms and destroy the peasant workers. There's more shareholder meetings, too. Activates meta info points about ring, clone, and more. What could those terms mean? Explore the world to find meta info points. You may need to re-enter an area to see the meta info points. Activate meta info points about Desert Spire. What could that mean? Yo, that like... Oh, so when you get these add more of them to the world. So you buy them and then they get added in. I thought they just showed up on their own. Cool. I thought it was going to say Desert NPC though, and I was not ready for that. I was going to like kind of freak out. Okay, that's the list. We're all caught up. Let's get out of here for real. Not car. How do you... It says that there's something in a menu, but... Please use the other sub-menu. Ah. There we go. Well, that was a fun little detour. And you know what? This fast travel stuff is actually going to wind up super helpful because now... Let's say I want to go to Levitating Ruins. Let's see where this leads. Wait, what? These are all unused areas that we just discovered access to? Oh, fuck. Yo! Oh, no, guys. Uh-oh. What the fuck? I may be spending a little bit of time here. Oh, thank you for the sub, Femi. Why my name purple? I don't know. And you have a weird sub badge, too. Which is weird, because affiliates usually get custom sub badges. So I don't know why that is. Whoa, okay, we clipped through this. Good to know. There's not really any meta info points to even explain what this shit is anymore. We're just fucking here. In this Roblox land. With these sphere hills. Oh, look at all these sketches, though. That's them figuring out the logo. I kind of like the colors on this one more. I don't know. The current one's a little bit too green. Let's see if I recognize what this is. See, I can't even tell if this is like for a 3D area or a 2D area. Shoot slime up through fire. This is the puzzle that was fucking with me for so long. This is good. These are good window screenshots. Peeg. Yo, this is just the last Kingdom Hearts 3 level. Whoa! Oh, this artwork is so cute. I miss these guys. Oh. And this is the rhythm game planning. Just after jump, cut to camera behind Nova as she spins through air, sinking into NPC. Yo! See, these are the kinds of sketches that I do. They're usually not as fancy as the rest of these. Whoa! That's Palisade. Look at this concept art. This is gorgeous. I mean, a lot of the beauty of this game kind of gets obscured by the whoa, by the lo-fi, low poly art style, but like, there's some real talent that went into this. Like artwork wise, I don't think I've ever been. Also, this is like a cool ass album cover. I like that. This is the overworld layout. I think the one just means first to subscribe, but I'm gonna try to turn this off because I like the normal icon. Well, thanks, Femi. It seems like these later areas are like a little less densely populated, so I may have already seen all there is to see, but... Guys, I can't like not look at this! Oh, okay, so you gotta go back to Noodle Land, and then you gotta go back in to reach these test zones. Oh boy. I guess we're going long. This was the first prototype area that S made. Actually, it used to have this gaudy orange ground texture. Behind you were some of the buildings used for testing the scale of architecture. In the distance was a mountain. On top was another tiny house that said, Young's Mountain Vacation Home, or something. Also, S tested out this ball shooting gameplay in 3D where you're able to fire spheres at targets. Never mind. Oh no, guys! I'm a slut for unfinished geometry! What am I gonna do? Also, can I actually drive to these things, or am I gonna go off the edge of the... No, actually. I love these textures. Feels like concept art is dangerous because sometimes each iteration holds something which could have been nice to see made real. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that vibe. But that's how it is for, like, all sorts of concept art. I don't think it makes me any, like, more dissatisfied with what the final product ended up being. I just think it's cool to see the process of iteration. You kind of get an idea. I think I meant to go back to Noodle Land and not, Steam, but okay. At least it's in 16 by 9. Did that auto-save? Oh, but come on. Full screen. I swear to fucking Christ, if they make me recollect those cards, I'm gonna throw a fucking... Oh, and now the pause screen is too zoomed in. I fucking can't stand Steam! No! That's the last save that we did! Fuck! Why would I not save upon just quitting the game? And there's no save states that are gonna save us now. Wait, what just happened? Okay, let me try to explain. So, these test areas that I'm wandering around it's bonus content that you purchase with the meta coins. And in order to go back to Noodle Land, and in order to go through the menu to explore the other thingies, can I like buy all these things like right now? No, I have to return the... I gotta go to the place. You have to go to other, and then it gives you like a return to Noodle Land option, but it's right next to return to title screen, and I must have like misclicked. Hey, it's like the stream just started and I didn't miss anything. Well, you missed a little bit, Femi. We did find the final 2 cards while you were gone. That much got saved. I just gotta go put the cards back and then explore the thingies again. I gotta buy all the things. The worst part, though, is that it doesn't really seem to have any interest in communicating, like... I mean, obviously because I didn't save properly, but it's not going to be able to show me what areas I just looked at and which ones I didn't. So I'm going to kind of have to, you know, go in and out to just mark them off my little checklist. So certainly a little bit of a setback, but I think I can manage. Apparently that first badge appears for the first 10 subs. Well, chat, get to work. Alright, let's see. Man, there's some weird, like, crustiness that's been appearing on these, like, fade to black loading screens lately, and every time it seems to get worse and worse. I don't know why that is. The first time it was like, perfect, pitch black. Nothing to see here. But now, some weird artifacts. Guys, are we going to be even able to, like, navigate the menus now that it's, like, not scaled properly? Oh, as in first 10 subs since partner, so the first 10 people from 18 months ago. Oh. Well, that's pretty much everyone then. I do not trust hitting save and hitting quit in any game because not all of them save. Well, that's I didn't even mean to is the thing. I think I have to go to the dream field and then everything else becomes available to me. I've already explored this. And then I'll go to other. This is how I fucking get you. I hit down. Then the options should be here. Eh? What the fuck did I do to trigger all those other options to show up? I mean, I deposited a little bit of dust, I think. That's about it. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I think the real finale kicks in when we fill up that tank all the way, which is only like 50 dusties. So it's not even that bad, but like they just dumped a lot of interesting stuff on me that I want to check out in the meantime. But first let's save so that doesn't happen to us again. I'm just glad that that didn't end up being as much of like a setback as I thought it would be, because I was gonna fucking lose it. It's nice to see all these characters again, though. Alright, where are we gonna find a save point, though? Is it showing the map, maybe? Oh! Look at this. I never noticed that this map was a thing. This is pretty. I don't know what tomato and exclamation mark means, but I'll choose to ignore it for now. Still no meta shop options. I wonder why that is. Do the other options only show up if you like thoroughly explore everything else? There's a lot of meta clean things here. When it comes to large spaces, we know it would take far too long to walk around. However, walking around is a necessary feature when exploring the smaller areas of New Land. That's why we developed RideScale, a novel transportation solution. No longer do the creators of today need to rely on old concepts such as having to whistle for your horse or car. We've jumped into the future and brought instant car transformation right to your doorstep. By requiring someone to use these roofs to climb up to Gustine, we've utilized the layered level technique. This new technology enables us to create multi-tiered places which, on a second glance, endow you with a deeper understanding of what seemed to be mere set dressing. They're not lying. These are cool facts. I'm really mad that these other options aren't available to me, though. Come on. Worst of all, those aren't even real save points. There should be one on the surface, though. You might look at this elevator and see a simple object that doesn't even move, but to do that would be looking past our true intent. Simplifying the often complicated elevator experience. By utilizing teleportation tech, we can move you from Sinnoh to Blue Vale in mere seconds. Isn't that better than waiting 15 seconds? I suppose so. Apparently, you have to turn off founders in your security settings. Oh yeah, there you go. There's your badge, Femi. You got this. Yeah, I guess we gotta fill up dust all the way to this kettle thingamabob. There we go. No meta clean options, though. I guess we'll just go hunting for dust. The worst part of this is that it turns out that these aren't fast travel checkpoints. I gotta drive places still. I think badges can stack to any degree. I just gotta find somebody to enter, and I need to find somebody to enter now. But what else is new? Outer Sands North. I mean, I could go to Desert NPC, but I don't know if I'm gonna find any dust there. Wait, never mind, this is confusing. I give up. Yo, me when I stream ever. I was gonna turn on all my channel badges for a single message, then turn them off because they're annoying, but I can't figure out how to do it. Yeah, have we even talked about, like, the new Twitch updates? I think I briefly mentioned, like, oh yeah, TwitchCon is a thing, right? What do they do? But for one, there's a website redesign, so that's pretty neat. Although I think they messed up, like, the text scaling on the creator, because I have a very high resolution display, and the text looks very crusty when you look at your channel stats. That may be fixed, though, I don't know. Because I do, like, one stream a week these days. So much time passes. Fuck, I don't even know if I'm gonna find dust in the quarry, because that's, I don't know if that's, like, a good place to find slimes and dust. If I want to find that sort of thing, I gotta go back to much earlier areas than that, which I believe I should be able to find right this way. I've heard the new dashboard is good for stream stats. I don't think I've ever used that. I don't know. Is that the real-time one that you're talking about, or...? Why have I suddenly fucking forgotten every single, like, nanoscale entrance point? I can't remember, like, a single... Because the one I just passed by is completely empty. I just want to go around some fucking beta areas, dude. I also like the new font, which a lot of people seem to hate. Yo, I am a slut for, like, bold, striking typography. I don't see why it's a problem. The dashboard has all the stuff, like the stream and the chat and some admin stuff. Yeah, okay, I don't use that one. But I do recall hearing about how that was, like, something that they tweaked and improved. Okay, I think I've got on a full circle now, but let me... This place might have a lot of slimes? I don't know. I don't know where to begin. But we'll try this and we'll look around. No matter which one we pick, we're effectively just entering and re-entering the same room like 50 times to get a bunch of slime. Whoa. The digital doppelganger. I like this font. It's curvy. Okay, okay. Bring on the slime. This is not slime. Here's the slime. Okay, well, at least it's not 50 times, because I never actually looked at how much dust you get per knockout, but that's actually not that bad to farm. It's like, what, 3 times faster than you would normally expect? Actually, here's what I'm about to do. What if I fire you at you? I mean, it's longer per cycle, but... and sometimes they don't drop dust either. I don't know why that is. Maybe distance is the problem? I don't know, actually. That seems to be a more efficient strategy, though. Shoot at this, then that frees you up. It's not really getting us very much dust, is it? How dare you! Also, we're losing health by doing this. Is there any other slime we can go after? Because this may be a little bit problematic. Let me check. How much do we need here? So you've got 33. We need 73, I believe. 63? 63. So already halfway there, baby. Yeah, there were some other rooms earlier. Let me check those out. I believe this is where we farmed for slime last time as well, too. Do boxes drop dust? No, they do not. Oh, hell yes. Slime Central, baby. Let's get slippery. Let's get dusty, baby. This is a dream come true. The red crystals mean health, right? Or is that something else? Also, we have everything we need. I'm getting the hell out of here. That wasn't so bad. So I'm assuming... Checkpoint, please. Lest I accidentally exit the game again. Yeah, let's fill that thingy up and check it out. I'm looking forward to the next FE stream, though. Ugh. Okay, so in case you're not aware, here's my situation regarding Fire Emblem Three Houses. They have announced a DLC update, which is going to allow Yuritsa to become a recruitable unit, and I would assume romanceable, and also maid dresses, and those are like my two favorite things. So I think what I'm going to do with Three Houses is put that playthrough like on hold for a little bit, and then later I'll come back to it once that update comes out, because I don't want to make too much progress in that game in the Black Eagles, and then it'll like, oh no, you didn't do the Yuritsa stuff before the time skip, so you can't get him. I gotta go to the car wash. I don't want that to happen. So for now, that particular series is on pause, but I'm looking forward to it whenever we end up getting back to it. Also, they're adding the sauna, but I don't know what that's about. Or when that is, because it's coming in like a couple different waves. But I at least want Yuritsa before going back to Three Houses. Whew, okay, here we are. Still no little secrets? I don't know how he triggered that to come up before. Not a clue. I thought it was just a thing that happened when you put all the cards in, but okay. Greetings, Nano Cleaner Nova. Welcome to the Dust Drop Point. Let us deposit all of the nano dust you have found. This should top it off, right? Like we're good? You have more dust than the prism can hold. Worry not, as there is no need for you to deposit any more dust. Okay, so did we do it? Do I win? Nova has completed her greatest mission, to fill the fully upgraded prism with dust. Now she must speak with Sea Psalmist and Sea Visionary to initiate the Anodyne. Now you tell me. Still no secret places. This makes me so upset. I was totally ready to like look at all of these, but I guess not. If it's enough significant content, though, I might do a bonus stream of this sometime down the line. But as far as Game Over is concerned, I'll focus on other stuff after finishing Anodyne tonight, before coming back with like a bonus thing. Whoa. I was gonna ask if there's a save point, but I don't think there is. Nova, the moment has come at last. Incredible, Nova. Truly, I tip my hat to you. With the help of the Metaclean framework, you have accomplished what none before ever have. The Anodyne, Nova, you've done it. The Anodyne is coming at last. Oh, how we've longed for this day. Quickly now, you must empty the prism. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, uh-oh. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I think I was being led astray. Can it be? Is the long-awaited prophecy at hand? The Anodyne. I love you, Gravis. I'll always love you. I know, Stavros. And I will stay by your side forever, far beyond the edge of time. For in the end, what is the difference between time and space? Uh-oh. 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 This music slaps, though. Conway, old boy, this is it. I knew that we were right to wait patiently for the Anodyne. Think about the train wrecks we've avoided just by keeping to ourselves. Thank you for always looking out for me, Conway. You deserve an honorary PhD in friendship. Honorary means fake, but it is still a respectable achievement. Well, see you on the other side. Yo, how come games like to do this where we just one by one watch all the characters we know get consumed by some sort of all-encompassing evil? Is it over now? Is the work finally complete? Now that the Anodyne has arrived, I've confirmed the metal of my heart. I, Jeff, stayed true to the very end. I never abandoned my post, no matter what the others said to me, no matter what I had to lose. Silico, Amethea, are you proud of me now? Do you finally understand? So what have you done in this game? I don't know. I just like took a fucking Swiffer and I dusted up the world. Being cleaned by Nova was the most wonderful feeling. All of the bitter rage that churned inside of me was put to rest. I was so happy to rise above my shameful old behaviors. But as the novelty wore off, I began to remember the source of my anger, the questions that once haunted me. Why did the Center create New the Land? Why is the world still so full of fear and pain? Pain which we compound in endless cycles of exploitation. But the fire within me had gone quiet, and only faint embers remained. Maybe the answers lie on the far side of the Anodyne. I don't know. All I know is that once I was a real girl, and then a certain someone said, nice computer you got here. Can I help you? And then a creature came along, and now we're Nova. At last, Nova, we will be at peace. No longer will oh my god, will our faulty actions mar the boundless power of our dreams. All will be right in New the Land. It's so beautiful, Nova. I'm overcome, my child. I'm weeping for joy. She would be so proud of you, Nova. If only. Palisade. This is it, Luigi. So you blindly followed orders. What the fuck? Without questioning them? Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Nuh-uh, no. No. Don't fuck with me like this. Perhaps there is another possible fate for New the Land. If you reload your save file, you will find yourself back before the Anodyne. Have you tried returning to Dustbound Village? Remember, you can always change your mind. I believe in you. This goddamn full screen... This game is what I imagine the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 is, to people who have no idea what's going on in Kingdom Hearts. A little bit. Full screen. I don't know why this is. Fascinating, though. I mean, I've always had that longing to go back to that place, but that that's an actual option is interesting. So we're just running away then, huh? I will say, though, that the crackling ice noise it made when everybody died or whatever, was really satisfying. Things are starting to freeze in this here northern October. And as far as walking goes, there's some serious ASMR sounds that I'm very into. And that is some good crunchy gravel, and when there's like a thin puddle of like brand new ice, like fully uncracked, and you just like you step on it and it makes that like crackling sound, but it's like crisp and fresh. That's the sound we all made them when we just died. That's what I'm getting at. Hey, where am I going? I feel like I'm kind of wandering in circles here. Is this the right one? Yes, actually. So if I take a right turn, that should be, that should get us on the right track. Because we're on a road. I'll step on you and crackle you? Is this a threat or a promise? Guys, we get to be lesbians again. I can't wait. I think. This is gonna have a sad ending, though. Eh? Oh. There we go. right, the sigil of Palisade. And we go upside down. Oh, this area is so cool. I missed this, though. As far as neat-ass locations, this one was very striking, and it's nice to come back here. I especially want to see, though, what happens when we get to Dust Village. We did leave loose ends there. I don't know. The gravity in the cave is back to normal. It appears Nova has managed to fall to the top of the spire. Why did you add 2 U's to that sentence? I only wrote 1. I don't know. Probably because I'm a fucking idiot. I do not remember you looking this way. Nova pets Wolgally. Wolgally seems to like that. Prrr. Nano Cleaner Nova. Prrr. I'm so ashamed when I think of the last time we met. I was wild then. My puffs were matted with dirt and tangled in twigs. I was rude to you, no doubt. Please accept my most humble apologies. Prrr. What's that? You would like to explore inside of me? Well, I would be deeply honored. I'm sorry. How embarrassing. I'm having a hard time opening myself to resonance. Oh goodness, I promise I would like to let you in, but my body can be so frustrating at times. Esteemed Nano Cleaner, I would hate to have you go out of your way for me, but I've heard of a powerful artifact called the Trilock Collar. Perhaps if you were to collect the collar and fasten it around my neck, I would be able to resonate with you once again. I think I already did that. I feel like you're playing as a dust cop in this game, and I don't like it. Nova pets Wolgally. Wolgally seemed to like that. Prrrr. Nano Cleaner Nova. Is that Trilock collar for me? Wow, you would really accept me as your own? Well then, there's no doubt in my mind anymore that we will be able to spark a connection. However, I don't think I have a dust crystal inside of me currently. I would hate for you to waste your time. Oh, you know best though, of course. Nova fastens the collar around Wolgally's neck. The air is thick with air, I guess. At least it's not dust. Nova, spark this being and forge a connection. Enter them and take a look around. Shrink forth, Nano Cleaner Nova. This is a fun little twist, though. I kind of like that you kind of back up, and now there's like a different ending. This place looks a little bit cleaned up, too. This doesn't look like a fucked up tile set at all. And I can talk again. I have feelings and thoughts. Huh? Why does everything look different? Have I landed in the wrong area? My friends, I remember you. Drim, I'm so glad to see you. What happened here? Eh? Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry about how I left things earlier, Drim. I was mad at myself, and I shouldn't have taken it out on you in an elegy. Can you forgive me? Well, hello, visitor. Welcome to Robustbound Village. Drim, what are you talking about? Don't you mean Dustbound Village? Dustbound Village? What an absurd notion. Dustbound. As if the center would ever allow such a fate. We here in Robustbound Village look forward to nothing but vigor and good health. Ah, you are the center's own nano cleaner, correct? It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope you enjoy your stay here in Robustbound Village. Trem. Oh no, our lesbian friend is gonna forget us. No, no, I feel genuinely sad. Don't make me feel this way. Oh, never mind me. If you say so. Yes, perfect. I've completed another painting. The center created me to be an artist. I can work tirelessly without taking breaks because I know that I am destined for true greatness. Yeah, that's me. Me drawing boys kissing. What the fuck? Nova found Palisade's card, but it's all torn and taped up. Drem was sorry that he tore up your card. He didn't know at the time what Palisade meant to you? Elegy? It's good to see you, Nova. Elegy! Is it really you? What happened here? Why is everyone different? Have you ever blinked at the exact same moment that someone turned out the light? It almost feels like time cheated to rob you of that instant of transition, to make it forever impossible to reconcile the puzzle pieces of your existence. I saw Drem, but he was different. I don't like it, Elegy. The life we had here in Dustbound Village was incompatible with the Center's vision, and so we were reset. My friends forgot everything they had once known. Ash and I escaped by chance with her dust channeling peekaboo game. We vanished at just the right time and escaped the Center's gaze. Why does it have to be this way, Elegy? Why does it have to hurt so much? Maybe it was a mistake to come here. If I bring about the Anodyne, I can undo all of this sadness and loss. Nova, this loss that you feel, this is like a small taste of the Anodyne. If you give in to the Center, you will lose yourself completely. We all will. But I want to feel right, Elegy. I want to feel at peace. Don't we deserve that? Can't you see, Nova? We did feel right. This is a sad and scary world, but we were building something better from the wreckage. Why do we have to choose between the Center and ourselves? Maybe we could talk to the Center. Maybe it could change the rules. Maybe we could just act right because we want to, and because it feels good. And we won't have to be afraid anymore. It's a nice thought, Nova. But is that what you were ever promised? If such a thing were possible, do you have any evidence that it's what the Center desires? Uh-oh, the Glandulock seed! But... why wouldn't... Nova's head swims. Her vision fades into a dark and endless tunnel. Ah, yes, she's starting to remember why she left the Dustbound. Drem, Elegy, all they ever wanted was to make a fool of Nova, to trample on the sacred tasks she had received from Palisade. Long ago, before Nova had even glimpsed the open sky, she had known the malice that lurked inside her own heart. Bran Malignan had taught her that. And what had Nova been hoping to gain by visiting Elegy again? She was no better than Gustine Papillum, always giving in to her basest desires for comfort and pleasure. It isn't worth it, Nova wants to scream at herself. She feels torn apart, but most of all she is afraid. How could she possibly hold out forever? The dust. It will seep into the cracks in her shell and she will turn to rot. Her purpose will spoil and disintegrate. She will be subsumed into the roiling pit of darkness, with only virulent regret and pain burned eternally into her dimming mind. She can hear the dust all around her. She can feel its potential in every particle of matter. The noise grows and grows and grows and grows, growing, growing, growing. Nova? Come back to me. That's happened before, hasn't it? Before you left the first time. Where are you going, Nova? When you get that look in your eyes, what are you seeing? Slowly, haltingly, the cacophony fades away. Nova's vision returns to normal. She looks up into Elegy's eyes, gentle and concerned. Nova's confused by her conflicting feelings. After a long pause, she finally speaks. I think it's the Glandulock seed. What's a Glandulock seed? I received it when I was born. It connects me to the Center and gives me the power to transform dust crystals into cards. The Glandulock seeds hold close the memories of what I've seen. It reminds me of what the dust is capable of. It reminds me of the stakes of my mission. Thanks to the Glandulock seed, I will never lose focus on what truly matters, eradicating the dust. Nova, sweetheart, in this life, many things will happen that might hurt or scare us. Sometimes, yes, we'll learn and grow and continue on our journey, but sometimes, Nova, sometimes things are just bad. There's not always a lesson. When you were young, you saw things that scared you. You were pressured with the weight of unfair expectations. Does the Glandulock seed help you to understand the true nature of your fears? Does it lift you up when you reach for something more beautiful and true within yourself? Or does it wield your fears against you, beating you down with insecurity until you believe you have no choice. Nova decides to stay the night. Elegy and Nova walk to the outskirts of the village, lay on a hilltop, and gaze into the starry night sky. It's stuck there. The glandalox seed. I can feel it. I can feel its tendrils flex and squeeze, branching throughout my entire being. I could never ignore it. I could never be free of it, even if I wanted to. It's always going to be a part of me, Elegy. Always. That's why I can't be the one to turn against the center. I can't be the one to end this, no matter what I might think or feel. Nova, when you were born, they called you the Nano Cleaner, but you were the one who rose to that mantle. You were the one who molded yourself into the person who has made it this far. And now, isn't it time to form yourself once again? Isn't it time to take that power of adaptation and redirect it towards what you truly believe? As long as you are alive, Nova, that is your gift. You can always become something new. I don't know, Elegy. I just don't know if I can believe that. I don't think it's right for me to gamble on a chance like that. But maybe I don't have to. Maybe there could be another. Elegy, I have an idea. Do you think you could teach me how to dust channel? The way you became invisible to the center. Yes, of course, but why? Time passes, and eventually, Nova leaves the village. Okay, I'm into this. I'm really into this. Oh, I thought Elegy was gonna come with us. Never mind, this sucks. Now we're talking in 3D. I don't see any way around it. The center hid me from the true nature of the glandalox seed, but does it matter? If the Anodyne will truly bring about peace and beauty like Psalmist says, then who am I to stand in the way? I was created for a purpose. Why should I be owed anything more? And yet, I'm just not sure. In the end, there are two choices. Achieve the Anodyne, or confront the center. Although, maybe I should just keep working until I am more certain of my decision. Acquired item, Nova's Dilemma. Nova can confront the center by heading to the Dust Prism Cap in Blue Veil Center. I think I like that more. There isn't necessarily a closure, but you'll go back and just have a nice conversation. And with that, you gain perspective. This is really interesting. I can't wait to see where this goes. I guess she taught us, though, so... Now we get to go down this fun little tunnel again. Whee! This place is so fucking cool. It reminds me a little bit of Abzu, actually. Which is not a bad thing to be reminded of. Let's go beat this shit out of a rainbow cone. Y'all want to do that? I know I do. Elegy is a person from inside Fuzzy. Only nano cleaners can change size and travel, but I can't believe Snoodoodle is schooling me on the lore of this game. Sort of like how bacteria can't be unsized. I want to grab one of them fish. Don't remind me of Abzu. I've already cried once because of it. It's been about a year since we've streamed that, but man, I can't even count how many times I've gone back and listened to that soundtrack and like, ooh. Just had myself a good emotional moment. Where am I headed? Do I want to be here? I think I do. I think this is the way I came, actually. And I take a little left turn and then we're good to go. Alright. Let's go beat the shit out of a teapot. Abzu could not have been a year. Yep, November 2018. So not quite, but certainly coming up on it. Well, I don't really want to fill this with dust, do I? Uh-oh. Wait a oh, did I just fuck it? Oh, no. No, actually, I think it'll still make me go back and talk to, Sea Psalmist? Is that the one that's still around? Okay, so we're not fucked yet, but I will save in case I lock myself into a crummy situation again. Oh, I can talk to this. Confront the center. Oh my god, I'm aging and dying. Yeah, me too. There is no turning. Well, yo, is this bonus content available? Yeah. What the fuck did I get the feeling that I actually have to talk to the info points and like maybe explore this area. I'll try this like one more time, but you can't fast forward this text. You actually have to read this. I'll try to speedrun this and see if it'll make the bonus areas come up, because this seems like the last task that we're gonna go after here. Okay, okay. See, now Femi can see this. Now Femi can see the curse. Yeah. From when S was under a curse. We'll just ignore it. But it was used during the creation of very advanced water tech. Yes. Yes. This is so good. I want to put something like this in my game. Mandatory reading sounds like Griffin's nightmare. I actually quite like reading. In fact, despite the fact that the voice acting in Fire Emblem Three Houses is, like, great and all, one thing that I do kind of miss, I like being able to, like, read games that don't have voice acting, like, give all the characters different voices and kind of add my own little thing to it. I mean, obviously, my voice acting is not as good, but it gives me something to do commentary-wise rather than just sit around and wait for the characters to talk for me, you know? It's just awkward, I suppose, from, like, a streamer perspective. I don't know. Griffin, when was the last time you read a book? Do audiobooks count? I like reading. Who's asking? Maybe like a year ago-ish. I'm guessing more than 1 year. Why? Is that an insult? I think I'm quite good at reading quietly. I'm just bad at reading aloud. Audiobooks are not reading. Oh, like a physical book? Yeah, okay. Long time ago then. Like, I like stories, I guess. Why don't audiobooks count? I read lots of text, but the act of reading a book, I don't know. Okay, let's be very careful. Look at this, it's all available now. Alright, alright. We'll try to speedrun through all this content, and then we'll beat the shit out of the teapot. Thankfully, all this other reading we've already done, so now all we need to do is just go to other and not return to title screen. There we go. It's not an insult. Well, why are you asking? You make it seem like the reason I said the thing that I just said is because I have, like, poor reading abilities or something. I mean, like, specifically reading audiobooks don't count as reading because they are listening. Well, why are you asking in the first place? A special card from Palisade. After Nova landed in Dustbound Village, Drem Kanako tore this up and has since taped it up back together. It has no protective use anymore. Aww. Let's also take a look at these last two cards. My mother used to tell me a story about me as a child. No matter which toy I had, I would always reach for a different one. I was always afraid to miss out. What can I say? I want everything, and maybe one day that will lead to nothingness. It's the price I pay. I like Bridge Builder. What do I do now that the bridge is complete? A ghost bridge is never complete. I build as a way of living, knowing that perhaps the work extends beyond my life. Okay, cards, 100%ed. Save, again. No bonus stream, we do this now. We'll go a little bit longer, maybe like 2.5 hours, I don't care. Fuck it, we'll do it live. No, I want to go meta clean. First realm. And then if we've been here, we can just, yeah, get out of here, because it doesn't matter now. Just check it off the list, and not go to the title screen. And even if we do now, we've saved to the point where it's not even a big deal. I think I've done City of Origin as well. I didn't see... No, we haven't, actually. Oh, okay. Welcome to S's earliest prototype of Cenote, a cylindrical cave in which sectors of the city are split up into height levels. S still really likes it and thinks it might have been faster to make, but it does feel far smaller than the final Cenote. This area is the governmental area, which has the elevator and entrance to Center Sanctuary. Ooh. There's words here. I see something deposit chamber. Bamber. You said you liked to read is why I asked. Well, I just meant like stream-wise in terms of narration, but I suppose I don't see why not. It's just that like I substitute reading with audiobooks so that I can do it like while drawing and still absorb it. This area was supposed to be a little garden or restaurant plaza. I've seen the sketches, and they are cute. Perhaps I could have enjoyed pizza in Noodle Land. Did someone say pizza? Domino pizza. I would like to read this, please. Before the outer road in Cenote, there was this lowered road that wrapped around the city. You could use this to access the sectors of the city. There were residential areas and the like planned. Ooh! Okay. I think that's already kind of everything then. It seems like they didn't get very far with this idea, so let's get out of here. It's weird that they make this, like, they bury it in, like, the other option in the menu. I don't know. It's a very dangerous thing of them to do, I say. Yeah, I don't recognize this place either. Whoa! Whoa! This must be the prototype that we were just learning about. Whenever I feel sad, I come here to feel empty. Ugh, that was dark. This is the second version of Cenote. S made this based on M's concept art. There isn't much here, but you can feel the general structure. I'm fond of the central roundabout thing that was going to lead to Center Sanctuary. What are these climby stones? Ooh, surface fighting. Me likey. You can't climb up here. Oh, but this is presumably a prototype for some kind of building climbing challenge. More drawings. These are good. See, the kinds of layout drawings that I make, I don't know if I make like art like this, but top-down like layout stuff like this is like, whoa! Entirely stuff that I end up like scribbling in my notes app like right before I'm about to fall asleep. I'm like, wait a second, I gotta pull out my phone and record this sleepy thought. I don't think there's any more tutorial things, not tutorial, but info, whatchamacallits to talk to, so we'll get out of here. Thankfully, these aren't too time-consuming, so we should get through these pretty quickly, actually. Yeah. I keep, like, walking around a little bit before remembering I have to go back into the MetaClean menu. I don't think I've finished reading a book since, like, a year or two ago. Unless, like, graphic novels count, which I don't think they do because they're kind of different in how you consume them. I think I'd agree with that. Starting to look familiar, eh? I don't really know when or why I'm decided to move on to the final version, but this old version with the rough areas of Cenote is here for you to explore. As you can see, the central elevator and parks are still yet to be roughed out. There are pillar supports running from the ground to the ceiling, too, which were removed, and even various structures built over the road. By the way, there are no other meta-info points here. Oh, thanks. Well, thanks for that. Whoa, look at this artwork. That's really cool. Look at this shit. Oh, I only saw the first word. Sperm whale building with squid supports. That's really fucking cool. Yeah, you can see like a lot more of the buildings kind of... Yeah, and the two little twin circly thingies. Cool. Yeah, I recognize a lot of these buildings. And then this is the angry fella. This is really good. The face reminds you of that one meme of like the very angry emoji. You gotta go back to the... you got me. You gotta go back to Noodle Land. Of course. How many of these are left? Woo! This is fine. Whoa. Hello, my static friend. These little orcas are one of the first people that M created. Personally, I think they're very cute. We ought to make dolls. I would buy one. Not on this paycheck, though. Enjoy the cute. I do like this character a lot. I think they're cute as well. Most of this unzone is when M was crafting the initial visual style of New the Land. You'll find various visual tests and models that never made it into New the Land. I love the egg bushes and red grass. You know what other game actually did end up doing this, like, intentionally? Didn't Wandersong have a similar thing like this where it let you explore, like, some early content with, like, developer commentary? I remember that now. Guys, Wandersong was fucking great, by the way. Oh, there's more data points out here. This area is actually looking quite dense. There's a lot to look at. I think books can have more information because they are more complex. They have a more complex structure. Into y'all comparing Twitter threads to books? Mystery poll. Mystery poll. It's a mystery and it's a poll. Like my new song? This poll actually doesn't do anything. I just thought a song might make things more fun. Mystery poll indeed. Whoa! What is this down here? Am I falling even? No, I'm falling all right. Oh, that just must be like the bottom of the skybox or something. Let's keep our eyes on the screen instead of chat next time, maybe, so we can read what this is all about. Maybe this is gonna tell me. Welcome to the corner. Ha ha ha. Get it? It's like the center, but I like to come here sometimes and stare into the distance. I was hoping this info point thingy was going to explain what the fuck is at the bottom of this pit, but okay. More drawings, please. I love this. It's like a little bit of a galaxy gallery. Whoa. This concept artwork is wonderful. Like, it definitely has like the atmosphere, you know? Like, even outside of Anodyne, I just like these as just general like pieces of environment artwork. It's gorgeous stuff. I'd like to try some more of that myself sometime. I feel like I don't do that very often. I'm too busy drawing the boys smooching in the foreground to... I don't think there was anything else up there anyways, but... What if boys smooched in a very nice looking place? Maybe. Could be. Is there anything even up here? I mean, I appreciate the platforming because it's frankly a little bit rare in the 3D areas, but I don't think there's like lore to find at the top of this thing. This stuff is new. What is this? Blue. Feel okay inside. No. What is this? I recognize... Is this like an early teapot thingy? There's another mystery pillar or a stick or what have you. That's about the dolphin. Ooh, what's this? Whoa. This makes me really excited to see what the developers do next, because I hope that the next time around they get the resources to do something much grander and ambitious with, I don't know, the Anodyne series, the concept or what have you, because, like, there's some really cool ideas here that never really got the chance. We don't know the origin of this. Nova went through a few iterations, so at some point there was an old version M left around, and the old copy's structure got all messed up. S says that this is the true incarnation of the center. S is lying. What, this block? This painting? This Lego brick? Ooh, now I get it. Cool. Think that's this area, though, unless I can go around this wall and there's more stuff behind it. Oh, just barely. Yeah, not really. Okay. Wait, oh! Almost got me. Is this game doing well, sales-wise? Last I checked, it had sold 10,000 units. But I think it deserves more than that. From what I understand, though, this was like a very low-budget game. You can spit blocks at dust monsters to poof them into dust, which you can then collect. Look at these spheres! For how low poly this game is, it's like uncharacteristically nice. S tested platforming, cameras, and even going from 3D to 2D here, but none of the area transitions work. What a cozy and quiet area. It reminds you of book stacks and libraries. Ooh, banana. TNT blocks can blow up a radius of other blocks and enemies. Drop down until you hit a wall, can suck up stuff and destroy breakable walls to progress deeper. Fish attack you. I don't know what sucking up fish would do. Not super developed idea. Mega Suck. With Mega Suck, can swallow multiple objects to create a bigger and bigger projectile. 10k units and how much money with how many devs? Well, I got a review copy, so I wouldn't know. Actually, there's a cone of suckage. The closer and more central, the more powerful the suck. Love this language. Does Nano get stuffed with objects like bleep, or do objects stick to their mouth? Probably swallow like... Oh, they're censored. It says curvy, but they have to censor it so that they don't get in trouble. And get bigger and stop being able to suck. That's really funny. Can I talk to this ball? Talk to my friend first. If you talk to my friend first, then I'll give you a thank you message. I'd love to give you this message, so please... I fucking knew there were some weird prompts. I'm that person's friend. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me. Thanks for talking to my friend. Dialogue tests. I love it. Big time streamer. I think me getting a review code for this game was like one of the first things that I brought up, but yeah, very grateful for that. Okay, this is the place that I visited earlier, so I can actually skip this one. Although I don't think I read this. Did you know everything in Noodle Land is made of purple cubes? Haha, not really. But these purple cubes are, well, just go walk into one. Oh, it's the triggers for locations. I think. Look at that. So for the entrances and exits of all the little bits, that's the trigger. I see. Okay, well that's all we need to do in this one. Nope. That fucking gets me. I'm gonna make a big mistake here. I'm gonna be very... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Solitude Isle. Monkey. Ooh, now these are some assets, baby. These are some cute designs, too. Yolk of Diligence. God, dude, you guys remember the yolks? I love the yolks. Can I talk to this platform that I'm standing upon, or is this? Here's the gray box version of the album and shore that S made based on some M layout sketches. For later 3D areas, it turned out to be faster for M to make most of the 3D areas either by herself or with some concept sketches from S, rather than go from a mock-up to real version. Anyways, regarding the album and shore, before this there was a white sand version, but it was lost. I heard S still has pictures, though. Yeah, this is like the layout of, whoa, of it all. But it ain't the collision of it all. Yeesh. There's an egg over there. Wonder if I can go... Let's go talk to Egg, if possible. Oh! Cool. But we gotta go other and then return to Noodle Land, that's right. Okay, Metaclean. This seems familiar. This is an old version of Blue Veil West that S made. It used to have old terrain as well, but it was changed in place to be used in the real Noodle Land. See, I thought it was, whoa, very nice of them when they decided to say, oh yeah, by the way, this is the only info thing here. I wonder if that's still the case here, or if there is more to see and read. Because I eat this shit up. I'm not going to be able to hold back and be like, nah, even though there's other info points in the distance, I'm just going to move on to the next area. Although I think there is only the one. I just don't think they said it, because I do not see any other notable areas of interest with assets of any kind. Not even a car wash. So sad. Helps me get through these faster, then. Let's see. Fear's birthplace. Whoa. Wait, is this gonna be like spoilers for the end of the game? I don't recognize some of this stuff. Wash cars. Becoming loving brats. Contusion. Grease? Something is great. Greer is great. Greer is good. And we thank it for this food. Maybe this will explain a thing or two about where the hell we are. True fans like yours truly remember this. Oops, it didn't make it. Oh. Into the New Land. This is basically an art test. Very, very early. Like June 2018. What's June? What's 2018? I like the texture effect on the ceiling, though. And also these trees. Good stuff. Oh, you can't hit up to go down. Gotta dock a point for that, I'm afraid. Yolkenland. Hell yes! Oh. There's beta areas of this stuff, too. Interesting. M made this old version of the Yolk areas a while ago. Much different and much more playgroundy. Yeah, you see these little beads on the wire? Y'all remember that shit from like the doctor's office? These were the shit. You may also notice the old versions of Nova's 2D art to the right, as well as the fact that the tiles here are made with 16 pixels versus the 8 pixels most of the tiles use. Fascinating. Wonder if any dust I collect here will still count towards anything. Wow, it actually does. Would you look at that? Paperclip. Oh. Is that Nova? Is that me? I think that's all I can do here. Good Yolk Zone. Steelborn Den. So are the last of these all going to be 2D areas then, or? Oh no, this is something alright. Yeah, explanation please. This area was only used in a trailer and not in the final game. It is old. But this is what the place Nova comes out of her egg was based on. The area changed a lot, but the idea of Nova emerging from an egg didn't really change. Oh wow. Look at this stuff. Whoa! This art is fucking rad. I had no idea. You look at this little cute chibi, much more simplistic, then you look at this and you're like, whoa, fuck. That's rad. That's awesome. Yeah, okay. This is the good shit. This is what I'm here to see, baby. Okay, I think we have one more then, and then we can actually finish this game. 2 more. The Carpet Realm. Yo, y'all familiar with the used carpet market? Welcome to Old Dust Village. I made that name. This is an old version of Dustman Village. So it is. Look at this! Scrolling screens, too. What do they think of next? Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Emphasis on an old version. A lot of assets, I'm sure, weren't really placed yet. I like that stuff that's even, like, this bare is still here for you to see. You know, just if you want to, as a fun thing. I think that's really cool. I'm getting better at exiting these areas and entering them again. I'm getting, like, the muscle memory for the buttons all memorized. The Veil of Beginnings. Ooh! Here's an old version of Blue Veil. You may recognize this from old promotional materials. This one I actually do recognize, yeah. Mommy? Mommy, mommy, mommy? I also recognize climbing this structure in a previous land. Orca Friend! I love Orca Friend. There's more to climb, too. Anything around here? I mean, if the other identical thing that I climbed is any indication, then no. Oh, these are, more egg bushes. I thought I could, like, talk to these. Like the stones in the 2D areas. Let me continue further down this way and see if I can find anything. I'm sure it's just background details, though. Yep, okay, cool. Well, that's the last one. This was really interesting to take a look at, but we will return from this detour now and actually get on with the proper ending of the game, which I'm very excited for. This was very enlightening, and I do not regret taking a look at it. There we go. I'm going to save one more time just so that stuff is like permanently checked off the list. It's time to spill the tea, sis. Do you really think that you can change anything? I've got a plan. Well, look what we have here. Little Nova wearing the big girl pants. You think you're really something, don't you? You really think highly of yourself, isn't that right? Yes? That's a laugh, as if you've ever been more than a whimpering mound of self-pity. So you're really going through with this? This is what my computer tells me every time it asks to update. Even though it means turning your back on Sea Psalmist and Palisade. Mommy. Well, fine then. Do things your way. We'll just see how it turns out now, won't we? My plan begins with removing the top lid of the dust prism. Perhaps I can use my spark ability. Oh, I can't climb on top of this anymore. I don't think I can use my spark ability unless I have to jump and shoot. Oh, a little bit of an extra challenge right at the end there. Really good tumbling through the air effect. Nano Cleaner Nova, what is the meaning of this? I'm worried about this behavior, young lady. It's highly risky and we wouldn't want you to get hurt. You don't care about me at all, do you? You just want to use me. Not at all, Nova. You are highly prized by the Center, and we've always striven to demonstrate your worth with the utmost professionalism. The Metaclean framework was specifically designed with... That's enough, Visionary. I told you your soulless pandering would be our downfall. Nova, we have sincerely attempted to support and guide you in your work to the best of our abilities, but that was not all you needed, was it? You needed love, caring, the nourishment of the spiritual self. You're not merely a machine to be oiled and controlled. I understand that now, Nova. Don't you see? I too feel the emptiness inside. The longing. Nova, these feelings are important. They point us to the center, to the Anodyne. I hate the Glandalox seed. I hate that it lives inside of me and wraps itself around my every experience. It hurts me when I want to explore. It numbs me when I want to feel. It makes me afraid when I want to be strong. Why didn't anybody warn me? How could you let this happen? I didn't know what it would be like until it was far too late. Nova, I should think you'd understand this by now. The world outside is broken, filled with lascivious temptations. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that was wrong, and destructive thoughts. Nothing of true value comes from the dust, no matter how alluring it might be. The Center is saving you the trouble of mucking about in that cesspool of shame and heartache. It may seem like we are missing out now, but nothing out there can compare to the glory of the Anodyne. I just don't think I believe that anymore. I want to be able to feel things and see things and find my own path. Nova, the Center has been very patient with your wandering heart. But now, that patience wears thin. What choice do you imagine that you have here? Do you think you could be anything besides the Nano Cleaner? Do you really think you can change who you are? No, I don't. In an instant, Nova flings her body into the prism. Psalmist cries out in shock and alarm. Visionary snorts in disgust. But as Nova falls away from them, cocooned in the pillar of swirling dust, their voices fade like a distant dream. Oh! That's such a good way to bring the transition full circle. Nova thinks to herself, it would be so easy to let go. To just forget about the limits of my skin and melt into the dust. It would feel so nice to not exist. No, that's not why I came here. I have to hang on. I have to be there. Because if I can convince them that I'm gone, then maybe, just maybe. Nova tumbles through the prism. She grows closer and closer to the bottom, and as she reaches it, her body pierces through the crystalline barrier, the burst prism spewing dust and debris in all directions. Sea Psalmist and Sea Visionary survey the aftermath of Nova's impulsive plunge. The base of the prism is damaged. Dust has leaked out and suffused the air of the chamber. Nova is nowhere to be seen. No, she's been destroyed! Visionary, what have you done? I poured my heart out to Nova and you broke her will. That cleaner was poisoned from the start by your mindless chatter. Who was it that stoked her illogical desires? Oh, Center, forgive us. How long can this go on? As long as it must, obviously. The Anodyne will work beautifully. It's only a matter of time. With my guidance, the next cleaner will succeed. But the creation of a cleaner is costly, and if a new palisade is generated as well, the center's energy stores will be left in critical condition. A new palisade? Ha! Palisade's guidance was worse than your own. The center briefed me on the consequences of that little experiment. Palisade nurtured Nova's soul. Perhaps if she were still around, Nova would not have turned to such drastic measures. Sentimental fool. You're beginning to sound like that wayward Nova. Have you forgotten what was wrought by the previous cleaner before the initiation of the Glandalock protocol? Just trust in the center. The iteration is nearly complete. All we need to do, is wait. Sometime later. Ouch. Nova's whole body aches. Slowly, she opens her eyes to see that she has landed inside the bowl-like depression of Center Sanctuary. Her body must have been torn nearly to shreds by that dive through the dust prism. She glances down to survey her wounds. And sees nothing. Her plan is working. She is successfully dust channeling, vibrating the particles around her to camouflage herself in plain sight. Sea Psalmist and Sea Visionary float above, none the wiser. And, as if on cue, a strange sight runs into Nova's field of vision. Nova sees herself? No, a mirror image, a new cleaner. The newcomer stands on the center pedestal where Psalmist and Visionary await her. Zera, listen closely. I will now reveal to you your true purpose and the path ahead. You have been born into a war zone, Zera. Granted, it is not a contest of swords or guns, of armies or infantry. We wage a war that is nearly invisible and yet wholly insidious. We face a deadly force that wrinkles the face of time, as a lurking water beast ripples the surface of a lake, disrupting the clear reflection of our souls. We call it nanodust. Nova watches as Sea Psalmist delivers those familiar words, this time to the new cleaner. Yeah, I bet she doesn't gotta go and get all the cards, though. I did that heavy lifting for you. Nova watches as Sea Psalmist delivers those familiar words, this time to the new cleaner, Zera. She steels herself to execute the next stage of her plan. Her timing must be perfect. The dust around her sways in rhythmic patterns. She lets its tempo envelop her. Swish. 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 Then she drops the mirage and bursts into view. Sea Psalmist cries out, Nova, is that you? How? But before anyone can speak another word, Nova has flung her spark of connection directly at Zera's heart. We're gonna free her before they can brainwash her. The final act of Nano Cleaner Nova. Within the heart of Nano Cleaner Zera, Nova executes a desperate plan. Yo! We're in us. Sort of. Everything is going according to plan. You can do this, Nova. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. They're attractive if you take damage. I see. Or you can just do that. Die. Die. No, I get it. You gotta... You gotta get it, like, into position. There we go. Yeah. Alright, I get it. Look at how mad that seed is. It is a very pissed seed, isn't it? That doesn't seem right. Oh, it must be like some sort of defensive... Oh, yeah, look, there's layers of bubbles. Never mind, there's not. Oh, I gotta break the bubble, then shoot. That's how it's done. The music here is super nice, though. Very cozy. You are not friends. You are boomerangs. Now, what's the puzzle here? Well, if they're boomerangs. Okay, I'm kind of getting the hang of this. Was the seed something you started with, or was it something you were given partway through? Kind of both. You were given it, but like at the very beginning of the game. That was a really cool trick. There she is. Oh. Okay. T, triangle, bomb. The elements of nurturing form an impenetrable seal. Together they protect the Glandaloc's cave. Yo. Cool. I don't know why the theme is like dinner and cutlery, but it's cool. Yo, sick wood in this game. Fuck. How do you cross these, I wonder? Because you can't just walk. And I can't do that. I can't imagine this has anything to... maybe it does. Hold up. If I can affect the influence of this... or rather have any influence on it at all. If I shoot these... look at this, it knocks it around. There you go. And thus, this becomes the weight for the switch. Bringo. I'm feeling really big-brained right now. I usually struggle with these puzzles, but now I'm feeling particularly good about myself right now. I think I already fucked that one up, though. You gotta go... yes, this way. That way you can shoot down. Yeah, I just realized that these are cereal boxes, also I shot that in the wrong direction. There you go, Snoodoodle. Flake Land. We found it. Yeah, you only get 3 shots, so you gotta be a little more deliberate with your moves here. Can't be a stupid dummy, that's for sure. Which is bad news for me. Baby! I gotta get all these in one go? How am I gonna do this? Is this reusable? What? Oh. You would only want to get these, so no baby. Ah. That's a cool one. What's this puzzle all about? Just gotta... oh, right. Break these, get them over the spikes. That's how it's done. Die. Also, as it turns out, these red crystals are health. Good to know. Kinda forgot that one. Oh. Oh, I think I want to keep this thingy alive. So I gotta... well, it's busy shooting. I gotta do that. Then it comes through here. Good. Yeah, okay. That's a fun one. I get it. Oh, there's like an order of operations here. I got this one wrong. Bringo. These are really fun puzzles, actually. These are just the right amount of difficult. Like, I'm not stumped by these, but actually, like, you get what you have to do, but actually executing it is, like, trickier than it seems. Yeah, there's rooms on all ends here, so I guess we need more keys still. Another checkpoint. Unless that's what this is for. Let's read this, actually. Chamber of the Cereal. Yo! I guess the beginning of this game did start with a similar cereal theme, what with the eggs and the yolks, so I guess this makes sense, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Thought there was a wall that I can shoot. Let me try this one again. So yeah, set it up properly a little bit. And then whoop. Oh, rats. How would I get this? I guess just like this, right? And then just like that. Oh, that's what the box was for. I get it, though. Let's start with you. These boomerangs are a really fun mechanic, though. Like, this whole time I've been wondering, I wonder if there is going to be any, like, interesting twists on this vacuum action. And here we are. They're out here doing it. I think I gotta get this, though. Yeah. The cereal. The sacred artifact. Yum yum. Tasty cereal energy. For the Glandalox seed. Cold breakfast gang, cold cereal crew. Don't you fucking dare, actually. Oh, you gotta enter the cereal. This cleaner was made by Cold Cereal Gang. The reason they messed up is that they used hot breakfast instead of cold. I heavily disagree. Yo, we're in the flakes, bro! Guys, I think this is scarier than Faith. Zera's Centerberry Crunch cereal has been destroyed. A seal to the Glandalox Seed's cave has been broken. But toast is super good. Well, Snoodoodle, you know what they say. Eh? Miss Nova, what happened to the cereal? I don't know, don't ask me. So tired, gotta go to bed. Alright, have a good night, Femi. I started hella late tonight, so thanks for dropping by either way. Chamber of the Cereal. I love it. See, this is very complex. There's a lot of branching paths here. But I suppose it would make sense for a final area. Wait, I get it, I get it. I don't get it. Hold up. Can I just push you if you're a bubble? Oh, that's much easier. Thought I had to use, like, items to propel it around like before. This has got to be a little bit gentler. There we go. See ya. What is this now? Another key. Here's the key. No. It's a godsend that those things count as like heals. Oh, Femi! Excellent use of the Linhardt emote. Nobody ever appreciates that goddamn boy. It's almost like it's an emote that chat didn't want. That couldn't possibly be. I refuse to believe it. Yeah, you gotta like wind up the momentum, which is really cool. Another key. Let me take a look around the map to see the rooms, yeah, that I haven't been to yet. There's openings all over the place. But what I need to find is places to put these keys. Ow! Come on. It hums in very tightly, doesn't it? Nice, nice, nice. Oh, these ones might be a little bit trickier to get, because now you gotta go vertically. There we go. We're getting there-ish. I guess you kind of have to go diagonally, though, because that's not really going to work, is it? I think you have to alternate between left and right motions instead of up and down motions. You gotta get it to, like, build momentum first, but that's hard to do. This one's kind of... Put me through the paces. Okay, okay. Let's stop. Go down. See, it just comes from me too tightly. I don't know. Can I get this? Oh. I'm also gonna pop this while I'm here. But Griffin, isn't that the purpose of emote polls? Well, sometimes democracy is wrong. Sometimes the people vote bad. Speaking of people vote bad, Canadian election is coming up and I am freaking out. I'm gonna vote, but I don't feel very confident about the future of this country. Of course, my first election has to be the big, scary one, where there's a lot at stake. How? These things are driving me nuts. That can't have anything to do with it. Okay, I'm gonna do the same zigzag motion as before, because I can translate that horizontal dodging into, like, vertical movement, I think. I don't even remember how I did that, though, to begin with. Oh, that, okay. It's easy enough. So I go up, and then whoop. Kind of? I figured out how to get the horizontal stuff back, but I don't know about... Okay, so in theory, I would start on this lane and then get in front of it, and then... Huh? Eh? Oh, we're onto something, baby. See, but it never wants to... like, rubber band that far out is my concern here. This one is a real handful. I can't just blast these? Nope. Of course I can't. I think you have to, like, kind of alternate between all lanes. Because that way with every dodge, the rubber banding becomes more extreme. It's just very precise. It's hard to be loose with this thing. And I always react too early, too. Yeah, if you dodge at, like, the very last second, you can make use of these one-tile differences, but... even if you, like, pull those off successfully, you have to, like, do them repeatedly to build up that much momentum to get these further thingies. I feel like I'm getting close, though. Look at how far it's reaching the upper corners. It's just not going down as far as what's getting me. Y'all got any ideas for this? Actually, Snoodoodle seems to have one. Don't be afraid of resetting the room so that the spiky dudes are in the middle and eat. Were they in the middle before? No, these ones are always at the back no matter what you do. I think it'd be easier to reset the room and then shoot the two spiky bubbles down while they're in the center of the platform. No. I think this is how they mean for you to do it. Can I vacuum them, though? Oh, you can't. That's very cruel. Of course I can vacuum this one, though. Oh, I gotta shoot this, don't... dummy. Okay, well now it's permanently like this, though. Hold on. I'm onto something here. Let me get this checkpoint real quick, because I'm gonna die, but I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. Makes me wonder what the purpose of the worm platform is, though. I believe it's because it means... that, like, dictates whether or not sprites overlap, so it might pop the bubble or something. Or just count as a tile that it can't occupy. So what I want to actually do is start here. What I want to actually... You gotta pop the bubbles first. I always forget to do this. So on all three. Then like this. And then like that. Well, that was much hard. That was much easier than I made it out to be. Rooms of the Reguloid. I've got more keys to spare too, baby. Oh, you have to get these all in one go. That's the trick here. Eh. She who desires to pass must pay with their own blood? Oh, on any of these. I thought it was all three or something. Cool. So now I have to find ways to get hurt? I get it. That is very tight timing, but okay. Unless I shoot these and they don't stay down for very long. Can I shoot while I have things in my vacuum? Oh, I actually can. That's much better. You gotta get the tile alignment just right or it bonks on the top one of the... I'll just stick to the bottom one. Nothing to worry about. Oh. A little bit to worry about. You gotta shoot it again. Clever. Oh, watch this. Yo, that's a fun one. What are you? Button? Oh, I know you. Oh, that's right. Okay. So you gotta be quick about this then. There we go. Okay. Little Reguloid makes me so nice and comfy. Woof, woof, woof. Translation. Intruder, intruder, intruder. Woof, woof. No, you cannot shoot off screen. I fucking love these sprite designs. It made a squeaky toy noise. Those are my favorite. Zira's Reguloid has been annihilated. A seal to the Glandalox cave has been broken. Is that so? The worms are there to eat the flakes we spill from the box and forget about. Did you destroy little Reguloid? What are you doing? Alright, let's keep looking around and seeing what where I need to bring this here key. Yeah, there's one room towards the top right that I haven't been to, but everything else seems to be quite thoroughly explored. I don't even know why I'm, like, looking for dust. I'm already, like, more than full up. Well, not anymore. Well, health-wise, anyways. I think there should be more cereal-themed games, you know, like Toast Crust Canyon. Amazing sprite work in this game. Yeah, one more. Oh, shit. Well, what's the trick here? What's this red thing? I guess you just warp, I don't know. I guess same as usual, you just gotta find a way to, yes, of course, yes. Well, fuck this. Like, I get it. But this is gonna be hard. Cradle of the milk! Part of a complete breakfast, of course! Guys, I know you guys are gonna have me at the stake for this. I don't like cereal with milk. I like milkless cereal. The slime problem. A youthful slime bursting with potential. An elderly slime full of experience. Who deserves to live? Oh. I guess they decided that for me by the time I finished reading that. Oof. So don't kill baby. Oh, so you have to use the snowman on that one. I get it, though. I get it. What the fuck do you eat it? I just eat it dry. I just don't like that it's soggy. God damn it. You know what? I'll use these babies for health, though, because I could use some. Never mind, they don't have any. I always knew babies were heartless.
Yeah, Yoshi know like the slime problem.
Griffy-like. Would you look at that? Oh wait, but now how do you get... Okay. The one on the top right is something that I can't walk towards. The one on the top left is. So I'm going to start with this top right one. Yoop. And then... Yoop. Nice. Oh, it wasn't bad at all. The Milky. Milky milk, waters and hydrates, Mr. Glandelock. Not anymore. That Milky's mine, baby. Are these milk bubbles? Look at the milk bottle.
Hello? Can I please have some Milky for my cereal?
The milk is very challenging. The milk is a difficult foe. Milk is ruthless. The milk is powerful. So milk, cereal, and dog noises encourage the Glandelock seed. Yeah, it's like I said, part of a complete breakfast. Zira's yolk milk has been evaporated. A seal to the Glandelock's cave has been broken. I think you mean the seal. The milk is gone. Mr. Glandelock is going to be so sad. I do not think that is the expression I see to my right. It's Halloween, not Christmas. Save that for later. Jeez Louise. This is a very intense walk back. This is it, Luigi. Is it it? I actually don't know. Whoa, the lights went out.
How we gonna find the princess with the power going out?
Aha! Here's the problem. Miss Nova, I don't understand. What are you doing here? Glandelock, I'm here to remove you from Zira. She deserves to live without you inside of her, constricting her. But don't you understand, Miss Nova? I am a vital part of Zira. I connect her to the center. I give her the power that she needs to face the dust. Without me, she would be nothing. An empty egg, hollowed out and purposeless. No, I'm the one who is lost, trapped between irreconcilable worlds, chained to a cause I cannot serve. But Zira, she is a beautiful shell, a wonderful egg. Let her fill herself with everything. That is life. Don't mistake opportunity for death. Zira will be something truly astonishing. Oh, this is me speaking now. She will grow into a life that I can never imagine. I hate you, Miss Nova. You are being very naughty. Oh, I'm telling on you, Miss Nova. A Glandelock seed should never be removed. Never, never, never. You'd think she'd be better off without me. She'll be filled with yucky dust and poison before you can even say Glandelock, and it'll be all your fault. Oh, how I hate you. How I hate you so much. I want to kill you now, Miss Nova. I'm going to kill you to death. Whoa. We got moving bits.
Do I vacuum things? Do I shoot things? I'm not quite clear. We'll find out. Oh yeah, look at that. Fills the gauge. Yo, this is just the Wiggler boss from Mario Sunshine. Die. Eh? Oh, I guess I'm entering this. Whoa. Oh, this is cool. What do I do, though? I just get the hearts? Oh, there's 3 different rooms down here. With 3 different boss battles. Oh, I love this music, though. Oh, I guess you have to knock these into him. There we go. Is it going like Space Invaders? Is it getting any faster at all the more hits I get? I can't quite tell. It will be fitting. There it is. There we go. And then I'm assuming it's gonna kick me out and then I gotta rinse and repeat? Yeah, okay. What did you do to me, you little virus? I'm going to crush your little body against the walls. Come here. Okay, it's a little more complex now. Got new things in the mix. I really like the background in here, though. It reminds me of the texture trick that we just observed with the face. Die. This is really satisfying, though. Usually you don't see this kind of depth from the 2D sections, but there's a lot going on here, and I like it a lot. Let's go green. Also, all of these are like their own kind of twist on the same thing. And it's found a way to combine all of the 2D abilities as well. We're using the vacuum, we're using the little blasty bit. Those are kind of the only 2 things we can do, but we got it all. You're still alive? What are you? I'm gonna kill you so much. I'm going to smear you all over Zira's insides. Ew. I don't know if this voice that I've given the Glandalok seed is working, if I'm being honest. Feels a little too cheery for a seed this angry. Almost, not quite. Ah, one more should do it. Nice. These little blasters in the corners really make a much bigger difference than you would expect them to. Okay, here we go. Let's go north. Ooh. Oh, this is just Undertale. I know this one. I've done this song and dance. Oh. Yeah, baby. So how's my Glandalok seed doing? Still displeased, I imagine? Okay, I think it's supposed to vacuum it then. Miss Nova, she's so yucky and so mean. She's so oh, I see. We ripped it from its roots. That she will kill us all. Oh, that's a cool-ass sound. Zira, darling, be free. You deserve more than what the center will offer you. I can't even begin to imagine what you will do. I can't even begin to imagine what I'm gonna do. Zira, can you hear me? How do you feel? No, it's Palisade. Zira's body shakes violently, but Nova can still make out the look of confusion and terror on the young cleaner's face. Nova reaches out to her, but Zira's physical form crumbles like paper, as though the atmosphere suddenly pressed in on her with 100-fold force. Nova screams. Zira's red skirt settles with a gentle flutter atop her shriveled remains. Well now, was that your big plan, Nova, to remove Zira's glandalox seed? Well, points for creativity, but you have sadly miscalculated. Nova, it's like we always said. The glandalox seed is extremely important. A newly hatched cleaner cannot possibly survive outside its egg without a direct link to the center's energy. No, it was supposed to be her. I just wanted her to be free. I wanted things to be different this time. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. You disgust me, Nova. You think you deserve your own body, your own life. Everything you have comes from the center. Everything good about you is a generous gift. You irascible dust lover. That is definitely not how you say that either. I see. I see your desires. I see your pathetic fantasies. Don't make me laugh. You were never made for romantic flights of fancy. This is mean. Nova, you were made to be a helper, to have a servant heart and to find satisfaction in these simple tasks. But no, that was never enough for Nova now, was it? You had to grab for more and more like a slobbering child. Give me my palisade. Give me my dustbound. Give me my Zira. How much time and energy have you wasted making yourself miserable by living at cross purposes with your true nature? You look ridiculous. You must know that. You must know that you look like in the eyes in the center. I'm going to punish you now, Nova. I take no pleasure in this, but it's for your own good. The center has tried for far too long to coddle you into the right choices. Now you must face the consequences. Sea Visionary grabs Nova by the collar, lifting her into the air. He raises an arm to strike. To strike! Nova hangs her head, her legs dangling pitifully in the air. All of this. Was it all for nothing? In the end, this must be what she deserves. But, strangely, Nova feels a warmth inside her chest. Unbidden by Nova, a tiny spark creeps slowly from her body, lighting up the space between herself and Visionary. Hey, I recognize that particle effect we saw in the test room. You are the nano cleaner, yes, but you are more than that. You are a person with feelings and needs and desires. I want you to know, Nova, that all of this matters, every part of you. Work and play, joy and sadness, strength and weakness. There is room in the world for all of Nova. Palisade. Oh, Mommy! If you created me, then you should really understand by now. I am my own being. I am compelled by my heart and my mind. You have forfeit your right to me, to all of us, by our very nature. We exist, we are beautiful, and you have no claim to us! Tremkanako. And now, isn't it time to form yourself once again? Isn't it time to take that power of adaptation and redirect it towards what you truly believe? As long as you live, Nova, that is your gift. You can always become something new. Elegy, baby. You hurt me? Psalmist, the center requires your energy. Your services have been appreciated, but now you belong to me. Yes, of course. This is what the center requires. Consume me, Visionary. Holy shit! Oh my, low poly horror is my fucking favorite. This rules. Yes. Goodbye, Nova. I only ever wanted the best for you. Psalmist, you don't have to do this. Well, that is a nice thought. You're so much like her, you know. The Palisade. Always thinking outside the box. Always pushing the limits. Visionary, I would like to know, what happened to Palisade? What difference does it make? I don't know. I just always told myself it was an accident. That she hurt herself while attempting some unsafe Palisade antics. That she only had herself to blame, but It was the center, wasn't it? We're wasting time here, Psalmist. What is your point? I could believe that I've outlived my usefulness, that I would deserve to be scrapped for energy at the drop of a hat, but her? And Nova? I just don't understand. What am I giving my life for? What could be worth this sort of cruelty? Have you forgotten, old one? The center's perfect plan was never ours to comprehend. All we may do is walk this path together. Now, it's time to let go, Psalmist. You know you can never hope to escape my grasp. Can we get the vor over with already? The awkward in-between is just a little bit, Also, I recognize this theme. I like this one. Nova. I think I understand. I think I see you now. There are things one can become. Things that are worse than dust. Psalmist smiles gently at Nova, and then closes her eyes. In one sweeping movement, she strums a final distorted glissando upon her instrument. Oh, that slaps. Her body begins to shimmer and dissolve. In its place, several rainbow-hued shards of dust crystal float gently into the air. Ugh, what a sickening display. No matter. I already digested enough of her to deal with you. Panting with hunger, Sea Visionary drags his body towards Nova. Closer, closer. Suddenly, the rhythm game? Palisade? It was almost too fast to comprehend. Dust shards had ripped into Visionary from above, knocking him back again and again until he advanced no longer. Psalmist? Ugh. Only a matter of time. The center is New the Land. You cannot escape who you are. See Visionary's body explodes and fizzles into the air. Silence at last, and stillness, surrounded by so much death, and yet Nova remains alive. She feels disappointed. She wasn't expecting to be the one to make it through this. Nova turns to the small pile of clothes left behind by Zira. A strange and soft little cairn. Cairn. What a senseless loss. What a foolish and horrible mistake. But wait. No, could it be? Did the folds of cloth just shift? It must be a trick of the light, Nova thinks, and yet, there it is again. Gently, Nova sifts through the pile until she comes across a strange and tiny being. It begins to cry, awkwardly. Nova picks it up. Baby! Baby! Oh, it's a little baby. What was it that Psalmist said? A newly hatched cleaner cannot possibly survive outside its egg without a direct link to the center's energy. Nova ponders this for a while. She remembers what Drum Kanako taught her about food and sleep. Perhaps there could be another way for this little one. Perhaps with Nova's guidance. I like how they have little baby headphones too, it's great. Aww. Yeah, considering, like, if the Orca was the first thing that they made, and the developers loved them so much, how come the Orca doesn't get more plot significance? Zira, I wanted so badly to give my life up for yours. My heart ached for the sweet penance of annihilation. In the end, it wasn't even an option. I'm afraid, Zira. I'm afraid of what it means to live for myself, but maybe you will be too. Maybe we all are. Maybe my gift to you will not be the life that I sacrifice, but the life that I live. Somewhere beyond the boundaries of everything that I once knew. The boat! Zira, the cutie pie! Hell yes! Like a person, but small. 100% certified gland-lock-free. Infinite potential. Nova, the captain, that's me! Former nano cleaner. Sad but determined. Inexplicable urge to say ahoy. I'm Mommy! Nova breathes in the briny ocean. That's why they were warned not to do this, because they would escape the center. As they sail further and further from the shores of New Land, She turns to smile at the tiny form of Zira, who coos with pleasure. Well, I guess this is it, huh? Says Nova. Suddenly... Suddenly what? Suddenly what? Suddenly what? A glowing form spins out from Wogli's head and starts running in wild circles around the small deck. It couldn't be. Ash Beatty of the Dustbound? A dumbfounded Nova is knocked off balance by the energetic child. Nova slips into the air, hopelessly reaching for a handrail, until... Gay rights! Nova's caught midair in a firm yet gentle embrace. She is held by none other than Elegy Beatty. Oh my god, lesbians! Nova whispers to Elegy, I don't know anything. I don't know what is out there or even what is inside of me. Elegy lifts Nova to her feet and looks out at the horizon. She gives Nova's shoulder a little squeeze. That is the beauty of an ocean, she says. The end. Wait, I just got that now. LGBT equals LGBT. Holy shit, that's so big-brained! Welcome to the better ending. Snoodoodle, I would never have cracked that. That's actually brilliant. Wow. What a game! Man, 10,000 units, huh? This game deserves way better, and I can say that definitively now. Man, this was an amazing game. This did so many things that, like, I didn't know that I wanted, but the whole way through, it was such an incredible ride. You know, the moment it's over, too, I'm, like, here craving for more, so I definitely want, like, more, of Anodyne. These devs absolutely know what they're doing. They're doing something different. They're doing something great. They're doing something, wow. I love it. I love it so much. I think only now it's really all, like, coalescing how much I really enjoyed this experience with Anodyne. This is wonderful. So yeah, I don't know about this. I think it was on sale. It's gone on a couple sales because it still launched fairly recently. But I would also recommend to check out Anodyne 1 on the Nintendo Switch eShop if you're quick. It's actually 99 cents. It's on sale right now in the eShop for the first one. I don't know if it's any good as this, if it's going to do the same things that I ended up liking about Anodyne 2, but either way, I would definitely like to see more of these developers, and I myself did actually pick up Anodyne 1 on sale, and maybe, who knows, further down the line we'll take a look at that, but I think for now I'm Anodyned out. And with that, I suppose, the game is over. The game is fun. Man, this was lovely. Yo, legal! Also, LGBT is the best character ever. Talk about gay rights. I don't know. Like, there are games that you finish and you just feel like, okay, you know, that's the end. That's like, you know, an okay feeling. But this has really stirred something in me. This has been a lovely ending. Special thanks from Sean. Yeah, I really should have gotten the itch.io version of Anodyne instead of the Steam version. I'm sorry, special thanks to NASA? Oh, are these like backers? No, they're Patreon backers. Oh, cool. Oh, I don't think these are people who actually design sprites. I think they're just credits. That's a very short patron list. These guys deserve much better. Unless these are more... Maybe those are like the top patrons, and now these are some more. Anodyne 2, Return to Dust, was self-funded and self-published by Analgesic Productions. It was planned and produced part-time and full-time from December 2017 to July 2019. Thanks to all our players, fans, streamers, that's me baby, video makers, critics, long time and new, for your support. Well, you're welcome. I think you guys have made something really special here, and I'm in love with it, and I can't wait to see more. See, but the thing about Anodyne 2 is that it's like a spiritual successor to 1. There's very little plot connections from what I understand. And I think from 3, I don't know if I would want a new story, if I would want to see the story of 2 continue. I don't know. I think from a gameplay perspective, though, whatever they do is going to be really good. Oh, there's more. Yeah, how come this dude didn't get to come out? The cereal? Ah, another fine day in Robust-bound Village. Everything appears to be in its proper place. Thank the center for its marvelous design. What wondrous... Hey, wait a second. I've never seen this here before. There's a note underneath it. Dear Drem, we hope you enjoy eating this bowl of soup. Remember, eating is like reverse talking. Sincerely, Nova and Elegy. Bowl of soup? Eating? What is this mumbo-jumbo? Says it's from Nova and... Elegy? Ah, yes, that peculiar pink lady. Well, this clearly doesn't belong here. I'd better throw it out before word gets around. Yes, just gonna toss it in the trash now. On the other hand, maybe I'd better investigate more closely. For the center, of course. It smells kind of nice, actually. Really nice. Well, talking is when words come out of your mouth, so perhaps eating is when soup goes into your mouth. Yes, that is the only logical interpretation that I can think of. I suppose just a bite couldn't hurt, right? Yeah. Here goes nothing. And that's the grape soup technique. There's something nice about an ending which gives the character the ability to save someone and themselves in the process of protecting the environment they live in. Yeah, I think narratively, Sean Hantani walks out from behind the UI and waves at you. It seems that Sean would like to give you a message. Me? Hi there. You've reached the end of the story of Nova and New the Land. Marina and I are so glad you finished our game. But I heard the Metashop got a new shipment in. There was something suspicious in the Nexus, too. I wonder what it could be. When you reload your save file, you'll be back in Blue Veil Center as if Nova never confronted the center. You may wish to investigate these aforementioned new things. Okay, farewell. Be safe. I will be safe. Thanks, Sean. Stop going in and out of full screen like this. Well, now the question becomes, chat, do I switch to Breath of the Wild or do I check out this bonus stuff? At the very least, I'll check out the Metashop, though. Anodyne is all sprite-based, so we can infer that it takes place inside someone in their dimension. Yeah, probably. Speaking of, Anodyne 2 is actually coming to Switch later this year, so if you're not interested in the PC Mac version, may I suggest that you pick it up on Switch, because I think that'd be a great platform to get it on. Oh, okay, the menu's kind of fucked up again, but there are options here. Wait, there's a .wav file. Alright, I guess I'll look at all of this, I suppose, and then we'll end on the wave? Warning, one way. What do you mean, one way? Oh, now I get fast travel. Now you tell me. Well, I suppose just to get the little thingies off my map, I'll just cycle through these, but I'm more interested in what this wave file is. What? Dare I tackle the thing? No, I'm not gonna do that. We got a Zelda. Yeah, I read all of these, but these don't count anymore. Whimsical_002.wave. Let's have a listen. An audio log. Oh, I thought I could actually listen to something. An audio log. It says, I no longer feel their connection, but it doesn't matter anymore. I made this island, and one day, They will return. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like a cool recording from the developer, but alright. Wait, this place is Anodyne? Oh, is that what this area is? Maybe these crackled old doors used to lead to other places, maybe, from the first game. That's very interesting. I didn't know that, but now I do. Thanks, Noodoodle. I'm getting out of here, though. I would not like to tackle whatever endgame shit awaits me. There may or may not be a bonus stream, but I think for now I'm satisfied with what I've seen, and we'll switch to Zelda. I really enjoyed this game, though. This was an absolute treat. Anyways, with that, the game is over. Coming up next is Breath of the Wild, so please hold.